Alright, go, Simon.
Previously, upon returning to Yarrin, the party came to the decision that the only choice was to destroy Dagon, the demon king of the sea. Did we?
You
decide
did,
on that?
yeah.
However,
Yes.
it was the same.
It's the only logical choice.
I didn't realize
Kill a
I had so
demon
much
king.
power in the party. However, it was decided that they weren't strong enough to defeat him. As such, they came to the decision to investigate, if not clear old Yarrin, to perhaps find more information on Dagon and maybe something to help defeat him. We now pick up with the party outside of old Yarrin, dicking around.
Yeah.
Signs of ellipses. You know, I get the feeling there's a unreliable narrator
Yes,
here.
you.
Yeah, I feel like we weren't dicking around. I think we were genuinely coming up with a plan.
He added the dicking around.
So
part.
no, I'm not the I'm not the narrator. I just read the thing. The narrator is who makes
Yeah,
the
the
story.
narrator is tired.
And
Shut
since
up.
Ellipses is making all
And
of
he's had
these
problems with
stories,
One World for the past
I was gonna
hour.
blame-
Leave him alone.
I mean, I was gonna blame
I
it all
blame it
on
on Ellipsis as well.
but
He
yeah.
bends the rules.
Well, that's fine. He's going to be the BBEG, so it's fine.
Alright.
The big booby end guy.
Yeah, the big booby end guy. I'm a
Have you
transvestite,
seen
you know
his
that.
The
pitch?
big booby. I mean, I asked you what you were, and to be fair, you
I
did
gave
say.
you-
Say that
yeah.
word.
Which one? He's
See the entire
said
sentence
a
again.
lot of words.
You did say a lot of words.
Okay, so if I am remembering this correctly, you had basically decided that you were going to travel up the north side and travel around Old Yarrin that way, the way you did when you first scouted it out.
Something along those
Okay.
lines, I think.
So as you make your way around the outskirts of Yarrin again, Old Yarrin, you see small pockets of undead shambling around the streets in the town. None of them really pay you any attention or notice as you walk past. I'm assuming didn't you say you were leaving the horses and the cart back by the trees?
Yeah, we were gonna find a hiding. We were gonna find a hiding
Yeah, I
spot
thought
for
so.
him. Yeah,
Let me separate those off.
because the cart. I imagine the wooden spokes on that cart
Oh
aren't.
no, they creak like a motherfucker.
by it. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? There we go.
My best.
Aren't we all? Right, so you're sneaking your way around the north side. You basically get past this point that you saw before when you came around. There's a small sort of like sewer inlet into the town, and just a bridge that crosses across it. There's a couple of zombies that you can see on the other side, but nothing really. They're just sort of shambling around. You could probably sneak past them if you wanted.
It's gonna be pretty hard with heavy armor, isn't it?
I mean, for Quo, he does get some negatives for being in heavier armor, I believe.
It's a shame our mage doesn't have a familiar to scout for us.
It's a shame you decided that some horses were worth more than us.
Well, the mage.
To be fair, the other mage does. This one does not.
Yeah.
Did someone call a mage?
Yeah, one with find
Yes.
familiar.
Where's your familiar?
Yeah.
Or
I haven't
flock of
taken that yet. I'll
familiars?
take it next level.
Well, either find familiar or flock of familiars. Flock of familiars doesn't even cost anything. I've made several. I've made several. Changes.
What's the range restriction on unseen servant?
Unseen servant is 30 feet, isn't it?
Ah, damn
I'll
it.
just
Okay.
double check that, but yeah, I think it's 30 feet.
30 feet and can move up to 30 feet. And if it leaves the 30 feet, it dispels.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
I mean, we've got a town full of zombies, something potentially scary in the townhouse.
Blimey.
Yeah,
Did
you
he
got
cut
it.
out or?
Red is currently driving.
Yeah,
he's driving, so his connection's gonna be intermittent.
He's driving in Montana as well. It's
No,
just
I know.
like, could it get any
Yeah.
worse?
claiming him. The plague
Yeah.
is claiming him.
Which one? There's currently 3 going on.
The plague of murder hornets.
Would a group of murder hornets be called a plague
Probably
or
a swarm.
swarm?
No, they would be called a Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, run away! Run
No,
away!
7 can move up to 15 feet. Doesn't say that. Oh yeah, if it moves more than 60 feet away from you.
Oh, so it has a range of 60
Yeah.
feet. Can you communicate with the server, or can the server communicate with the mage?
No. It is invisible, mindless, and shapeless. It's essentially just a telepathic hand to do what the mage wishes.
Well, what do you guys want to do? You want to try sneaking by them, or should we just plow through?
I obviously
Half
wouldn't
cocked.
recommend it.
We can quite clearly see that there are the zombies inside, can't
You
we?
can see it through the hole.
We see up to 4.
Ironically, this actually has a gatehouse. No gate, but a gatehouse. Probably didn't need one. Had a moat.
Yeah.
It did have a mood. Just check something.
Are there any other ways around, or
Sorry,
is
I
it
put
just
the two
that bridge?
fancy boys the wrong way around. There we
Yeah,
go.
thank you. Yeah, is the moat go quite a far way? around, or-
Well, out here is the shore and the ocean. This leads in to what appears to be some kind of sewer inlet or some such. Possibly a sewer outlet, more accurately.
How close can we get before being
I
spotted?
mean, they're zombies, they're not that bright.
Okay, well, can I move up to
Yeah.
here without being spotted by them? Okay. I'll move over here and I'll try to see what's inside the sewer.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Perception.
I had a Viking. Decide about I'm kind of now.
Sorry, what now?
24. Natural 20.
Okay. You see an empty tavern room. No, you can
That's my one
Yep,
point
good
for the
job.
game, boys.
Looking sort of down there, it does get quite dark in sort of about 40-50 feet in. It's difficult to tell how deep the water is. It looks sort of like once you actually get in there, it's only maybe about 6 feet high or so. Maybe a little shallower, maybe a little deeper, you're not entirely sure. It looks like it goes a ways into the town, but it's difficult to tell because it gets dark quite close to the entrance.
And this is all deep water down all the way to the
Yeah,
edge.
you can see that as it exits, it gets deeper and deeper till sort of like it starts over here at about 10 feet ish, and by the time it's over here, it's probably about 50 feet deep. Hello.
Hello.
You're
Yeah, we
very
can
stuttery.
barely make you out,
Yes.
and he's gone again.
Did anybody hear
No.
the ping in there?
Yeah, we heard a ping and that's about it.
I heard like a little ping.
Honestly, Red, if you weren't driving, I'd just say just type it out. It's a shame we don't have a boat. We could just, sail around the side until we reach the boat.
I mean, you could probably
ship.
find one around here, but no telling what kind of condition it would be in.
Thinking quickly, Quo creates a boat out of nothing but some wooden planks, some rope, and a
His
boat.
own
The
fuck
boat.
off, Danger the Barbarian.
Dave,
Whatever.
not danger. You reprobate.
Okay, I'll look in here, I
Okay,
guess.
I mean, it's mostly a sort of what appears to be a collapsed warehouse. Probably used to store things from the docks when they were actually working. Doesn't look like there's anything too useful in it. If there was anything in it, it rotted away a long time ago. But there's no zombies in it, so that's always a positive.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just keeping an eye
There's
out
not-
for.
There's honestly
zombies.
not much I can do.
You can help me search these buildings for anything.
I'll search this building over here then. That is a building? Yes? Yes.
Yeah.
There's a building,
Again,
yeah.
another sort
Yes,
of
I'll search
collapsed
for that.
warehouse. Smaller than the other one, but yeah, again, pretty much the same thing. If there was anything in it, it's rotted away years ago.
Okay. Years.
Centuries,
Interesting.
probably.
Oh, hey, oh.
Man, centuries, and these wooden thatch pieces of shit structures are
Look.
still standing.
It's a visual representation. All maps are not 100% accurate.
Now you see my plight. No,
well,
I'll join
I'm not
him.
the fucking
yeah.
artist, alright?
I'll
I'm
join
actually trying to get that. Oh god, what's that program called? It lets you make your
the
maps.
Steam one.
Oh,
Yeah, the one
Dungeon
on Steam.
Studio
It's
Painter.
not good.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Yeah, it
It's-
doesn't matter. Is it not?
Some people swear by it. I personally don't think it's that much good.
Have you used it?
I haven't used it personally, but
I have.
yeah.
I have. It's not good.
Well, what's the problems with it?
It's not a nice interface. It doesn't do what it says. Or it's very buggy. Like
I've heard about it being buggy. Yeah.
it's really buggy, like to the point where I could barely make maps because they wouldn't save properly, or the layers wouldn't work.
Oh.
I really wouldn't recommend it. Stuff like what did we use again?
Inkanate.
Inkanate. Inkanate is pretty decent, and otherwise, I recommend getting a photo editing software and just taking pictures from online. And doing stuff with all of my Star Wars D&D table stuff, which is all 3D and, in my opinion, pretty cool. That's all for free using Photoshop.
Okay.
And I like to think the players quite like
Yeah,
those maps.
They're pretty good.
Hey, that's back.
Yes.
Hear me now.
A lot clearer.
Hello, Red.
Yes.
We'll hear you for another 5 seconds.
Probably for like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question. Why are we trying to sneak into a town infested with
I mean, this is the outskirts of the town. You're currently going
Yeah,
around
we
it.
wanted to check out that boat to see if there was any information on the demon Dagon, or any useful supplies or
Yeah,
anything.
this is north.
Well, yeah, that will find much easier if we make a big old distraction, gather all the zombies outside the town, and torch them.
It's almost like that was my plan to begin with, and you all
The
said
horses
no.
Said no.
This horse has said no.
Wait,
And then
what
every-
were the horses
Horses
talking
weren't
to you?
And then everyone else followed in tandem.
Why were you listening to the
Because they're
horses?
smarter than Quo.
Even though the fucking wizard just suggested the
The
exact
wizard
same
is
plan.
agreeing with him.
Alright, well, how are you going to make a distraction now? We're already at this point.
It's simple. We walk away. I don't know. Actually, no. It's easier at this point because now we just make some noise, fight them, lure them away, and then profit.
You literally just have to get the horses to run through the town, gather up as many of them as you can.
Oh, wait.
I,
Red,
I feel like I missed a very vital.
do you
piece
know
of
Thunder...
information.
does your character know, like, Thunderstep?
No, but I know Fireball.
Mm.
I mean, I can gather them up pretty easily by probably making a lot of sound.
This is fair.
Well,
Yeah.
when Thunderstep fires off, it makes a sound that's clear about 300 feet away.
But yeah, that would
could've
be better,
done
but I
more.
don't want him to waste any of his magical
Yeah.
equity.
Actually, Viking, do I have anything like that?
Not really.
I mean, all the spell cards are
Oh, yeah.
laid out there. So you can just take a look.
Probably the one that would do anything even remotely similar to that would probably be
Fireball.
honestly, yeah, that's probably the only real one that would make anything like that happen that you have.
So, retreat back to the start of the other side of the town, let off a fireball, come back this way?
I'd say not let off a fireball because we want to be able to
And
mulch
he
them
literally only has one of those.
as well.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I sigh very heavily.
I'm just gonna go on with
Hold
the
on a
plan because
second,
I feel
hold
like
on a
I'm
second.
missing
We're
out about
gonna
talking
go to
horses.
the field, right? Does Cauldron have a sword and shield?
Yes.
I have enlarged.
Okay.
How
I'm
much
not
noise do you think a large creature banging a sword on a shield can make?
enough to gather up enough zombies to chase after me, and I can guarantee you I'm probably not faster than zombies.
Alright then.
What's your movement?
30.
I think these zombies are 20.
Yeah,
In
they were
character.
slow.
In character. I don't like the idea of me having to run away for a long ass time to get away from zombies. When Quo has
You don't have to run
already.
away for a long ass
when-
time. You just need to sit on the edge of town and bang your sword against your shield.
Yeah, and then when they all come running through the center of the town to get to that location and funneling out of the only way in.
He will be gone for a while, even dashing.
Again, the
To the
horses.
center of town and do it. I'm saying you go to the outskirts.
Although it
of
looks
town
like
and
the
do it.
zombie group goes in front of us. Is
Yeah,
starting to
but
move
there's
away.
only one way into the town, isn't there?
No, there's we from this side, yeah. But there's
Yeah,
also the.
So if I'm going to stand on this side and bang a sword and shield to make a noise,
I mean, I can
No,
pull
no,
out.
no.
my
There's
fucking loot.
there's another entrance that the group took the first time we came here, on the
Oh,
south side of town.
wait, are we on the north side?
We're on
You're
the
currently on the north
north
side.
How do we
You
get to the
walked
north
around.
side? Do we circle
We
around?
walk. Yeah, we walked around.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we went into the south side and that was pretty open last time.
How big is this town roughly?
Probably about equal to Yarrin. Maybe a bit smaller. It's probably about 150 meters or so from one side to the other. It's not super huge.
We could also get Juliet to scout ahead for us on the rogue and all.
How'd you put him?
I know. I don't want to send a little girl in either in character.
should have used the
I mean,
horses then.
She's more paladin than rogue anyways, so...
She's much more
Much
cleric
more,
than rogue.
yeah, much more cleric than rogue, I
Literally
believe.
4 levels of
Yeah.
cleric, 1 of rogue.
We less sneaking and more clanging and making the distraction we want.
I mean, I can make a distraction. If that's what you need, just give me the go ahead. I'll do something.
We'll check this building first. This last
Oh,
building.
I thought we
You
did check
checked
it.
it, but I hadn't provided
We
you
were,
any
but then we
information because you were still
sidetracked.
arguing
Oh,
over what to do.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got sidetracked with
Alright,
dungeon.
plan. We'll check the building, head around to the south side, cause distraction, kill zombies, stop it.
So kind of make them all try and make enough. I mean, yeah, okay. We don't have to send everybody to do that then. We can just have them retreat after they make enough noise over there.
But yeah, this building, it's attached to another smaller building that looks
yes.
like at one point it stored logs. You guys have seen a Skyrim logging camp, right? Or a sawmill.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what this is, essentially. The water wheel has broken off a long time ago, though.
Damn, diddly damn.
If I had some carpenter's tools, I can probably whip a quick. No, it wouldn't be quick. That'd
You'd
take
also be using rotten wood.
Well,
day
the water
three.
wheel's on.
Well, no, I wouldn't even be having to cut the logs with the water wheel. I'd assume carpenter's tools would.
Oh, you'd have a
let me
hand
do it on
and
my own.
carpenter's tools, yeah.
Find different music. This does not fit.
I mean, okay, right. If the plan is we want to make noise on the other side of the town, so where's the horses? Can I just have
The
clarification on
horses
that?
are pretty much
And
where.
why
they
were
weren't
they
talking.
talking?
They
weren't
weren't talking.
They shook
What?
their head no when it was.
But, okay, so
Why
the
are we
way
talking about talking horses?
the way it went down is I said we could send the horses, the 2 on fire horses, through the town, and because I imagine that horses are normally faster than zombies,
Well,
they
but
could run into the center of town, make a lot of noise, and because they're on fire, there's always go, oh look, food,
Yeah.
and then run out another door and just out into the wilderness because we don't we A, don't own them, B, they don't belong to anyone.
In which case,
And-
let me ride one of them. I will play my instrument through the town. That's going to attract more.
Yeah, but when I suggested that, the horses went no, Juliet went no, and the rest of the party went no.
I think that's a good idea. Also, why do the horses
aren't
talk?
talking.
They didn't
I don't know.
talk. They shook their heads.
Sorry, the horses went.
Yeah.
And we all took that to be no.
I see. I
As
take that to be
opposed-
yes.
Well,
As a-
also Juliet also said no. I assume she can because she can speak to animals.
No, she can't.
She's just more in
Oh.
tune with animals.
And like me,
Yeah,
who can
that's
actually
true.
speak to animals.
I never
But,
thought.
okay,
I never
I mean,
thought.
well, that we.
I never thought I'd ride side by side with a half elf.
How about a?
No, with half elf.
No, we'll go with filthy slaver.
I mean, yeah. I don't like walking into a zombie-infested town.
I mean,
with,
in this
you know-
time, you can see the
Okay.
zombies have left.
Does
Yeah,
it mean there aren't any more over here?
I pull out my loot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go walk up to the bridge
Okay.
then. And I'm going to start strumming very loudly. And I'm going to tell before I tell the rest of them, I tell them to get to the side into possibly the houses to take cover to the rest of the party in case there is just a horde that starts
Okay.
running out.
I mean, don't you wanna
And I
grab one
sent
of the
you- I
horses
sent
first
you-
So you have an escape route.
I'll
He is
whistle for
tricksy.
one of the horses. It's
He'll
fine.
be fine.
I'll be fine. I could jump in the water if so, and I could swim away. Just get into one of the houses.
Rotten. to the
Water,
water.
eh?
We'll just say Rurik goes over there as well, just so there's 2 and 2. And I'm now going to,
Ew,
as
dwarf.
loud as possible, just strum and make noise and fucking. I'll use the bagpipes actually. The bagpipes will be
Okay.
louder. And I'm just going to make as much fucking noise as possible. And I'm going
assuming,
to.
fucking
So
Scotland the
anyway.
Brave. I'm assuming that's what
Huh?
you're gonna play, Scotland the Brave.
Yeah.
So anyway. here's
So
number one.
anyway, yes, wonderful. And I'm just going to start playing. Today is gonna be the day. Whilst I'm blowing on the
Okay.
bagpipes.
Oh,
And
God,
then
Scottish.
I'm also going to use minor illusion to make a little firework and prestidigitation of little fireworks going around me to make even more
Okay,
of a
how are you going
You
to
don't
do
have
these while playing?
I'm going to do the prestidigitation first, so it just happens above me. And then every 3 beats, I'm going to stop and go do 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 bee do 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 bee do do do.
Bear in mind as well, he doesn't actually have to like do anything to the bagpipe aside. from blow.
Prestidigitation, or yeah.
Oh,
It was
Wait,
more the
Mustard, do you have thermo-
somatic.
Do you?
Yeah,
The
rather
somatic.
than the vocal.
I think so.
I'm going to
Okay.
wave my hand. I mean, I move my fingers anyway. That could be
Yeah,
used as
alright.
sparkles.
Uh,
And I'm just trying to make as much noise as physically possible. And then I'm going to, after about, I don't know, after about 30 seconds, unless nothing turns up in that time, obviously, I'm just going to stop and give it like another 30 seconds.
okay, make me a perception check.
Where do I leave my dice? Oh, there it is. Well, I don't have a good perception. Oh, that's 15 now.
You play for 30 seconds. Nothing comes along. You wait for another 30 seconds. Nope.
I can wait another
Okay.
30 seconds, just in case.
You stall for another 30 seconds. Still nothing.
I retune. Yeah, okay. In which case, I'm gonna walk back by here and just now that not making noise, I'm gonna look over towards Rurik and Logan and Juliet. I'm gonna gesture for them to come out. Then I'm gonna walk a bit further and do the same to the filthy
They can
trader.
see you.
And the, trader. Okay, well then you do it for
The
them. In which case,
filthy trader.
the trader, which technically is still correct actually. And there was, and I'm just gonna beckon them out as well.
Cautiously move forward.
I've said, well, nothing has come to attack us. So I'll leave you to track
So
me as far forward as we
Either
can possibly go.
it's the fact that there's nothing really around, or they're just not a fan of Scotland the Brave. So they've just gone away from it.
And who wouldn't be?
Yeah, you,
Lies if possible. I've never met a man who isn't into
that's
Scotland.
fair.
the
That's
Brave.
entirely fair.
I'm not going to move them because I don't know how far.
So you get up to the gatehouse, and you can sort of peek around and see a bit more.
We'll poke around the side. I'll pull my dagger
Yeah,
out just in
it-
case.
Looks clear. You can't really see or hear anything nearby, just the wind blowing. And a dog in the distance.
So just to the rest of the party, Oh, the dog insists to the rest of the party. So, what did happen with the horses? Where are they?
They're with the cart,
Okay,
keeping
Okay.
Bob company.
I see. Okay. All right then. Do you know if you can like whistle for them in case we need them?
You wouldn't know. You've never
They're
tried.
not my horses. I don't know where they came from.
Oh, okay. I thought
I
that
mean,
maybe
you
something.
technically
may have
summoned
tried.
them with
Okay,
your
that's
sword.
fine.
I have
mean-
to get lucky on that roll again. I don't remember
Get
which roll it
I
was.
mean,
Sword.
if you
sword,
want
sword,
to
swords.
try
Ah,
and whistle them to come to you.
technically, no, don't whistle right now, Logan. It's okay. If it happens in a pinch, that's our last resort. Okay.
Let's move forward then.
I'm happy to move forward. Still with my dagger in hand, like holding it with two hands towards, like, hilt at chest, dagger pointing straight out. Like I don't know how
Fair
to
enough.
use a dagger.
You come to pretty much where you saw the zombies, maybe a little bit closer to the gatehouse. You can see that there are two paths. You know for a fact you saw 3 zombies head off in this direction, but you lost sight of one of the other zombies around here, but you can't see him. So he probably went up this way, but you're not sure.
Which ways do we think would lead to the boat for closer to the boat?
You know
the
that
ship.
this way does, because this is the way that you came when you first scouted out.
Oh, we actually walked.
But
through
this
town.
is still the outskirts. This is on the dock side, pretty much.
Honestly, I don't remember walking through it, but
That's
okay,
because
yeah,
I didn't
let's
have the
get
map
towards
at
the
the
boat. Then.
time. Alright. You're heading this way.
Unless anyone has a better
Yeah,
plan.
I'm gonna go that way. Yeah.
As you step around this corner, you will get mauled by a zombie. No,
I see. Well, Juliet would be the first one.
she stabs it and goes
Reflex save.
invisible.
Reflex.
Shit!
Fury of the Small.
Alright, and you basically head off. You're heading to the ship, correct?
Next map.
I like this
Yeah.
part of the mahogany wood.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Let's see if this will actually fucking work.
We're going to pump you up.
Hey!
I like the fact that my arrow of money is still there.
Yeah, this over here.
Well,
Oh, I
And
see.
This is the ship. You can now see the ship. It's still just sort of sat there. That's where you are. You can't see the zombie or anything like that around. It looks, pardon the pun, dead.
Then
Well, I mean, zombies would be undead. Those are 2 different states of being. At least according to magic.
Corey's going to begin walking towards the ship. How far away from it are
At the
we?
moment, probably about 200 feet or so.
2 seconds.
how far? 202 seconds.
No, you're not.
No.
Did I just hear a
Yeah.
sword get drawn?
No, it was a gun.
Start moving forward, yeah.
Oh, right. Well, Crow said he didn't get there in 2 seconds, so.
Well, I'm going to
Oh, I goes flying into the ocean.
What if I can, like,
Oh,
I shoot him to the. Oh, sorry, Logan.
Oh, don't worry, you get an achievement for that.
Oh, okay. Combat. You know, like the Halo Reach, like evade, where you just fucking like yeet.
I'm back.
So he gets.
Oh,
there
you
in
didn't
2
get there in
seconds.
2 seconds.
Oh, so close.
Hello there.
Oh, you overshot it. You
So
overshot
close.
it.
I'm not playing fucking.
Playing air hockey with the
Put me
character.
the fuck down. As we
Just stay in the middle pack.
as we start approaching it, I'm going to cast the text magic,
Okay.
and
That is.
yeah,
10
just
foot? No, 20-foot radius, isn't it? 30 is it?
30.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Musket doesn't have it. That's irritating. Don't worry
Huh?
about it.
Hmm.
Hang on. Let me bring up the grid, which will make this very difficult to see.
I do have sending though. That makes me.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my eyes!
Oh, good God.
Oh, please make that a bit
There we
less insulting.
There we go.
Oh, my
That's
God.
better. Jesus.
Oh my
So
God.
let's line you guys up on the grid. There we go. So everything in
I think we reacted
Yeah.
appropriately to that.
this sort of range, yeah. You can't see anything giving off magic aside from your companions.
Oh wait, no, I won't have to worry.
But you are still a good sort of 100 feet from the ship. You're probably about 50 feet or so from the bow of the ship.
Do you make any significant signs, Squadron, when you cast this?
You will just see. You would very faintly hear me muttering something to myself in Draconic and just kind of drawing some.
In which case, guess who's your friendly neighborhood racist gonna say? As you do this, and let a few seconds go by. Something to say, slaver.
I ignore you until I finish the incantation, which takes about 10 seconds. And I turn to you, and I now speak very little common.
You speak
Very
a
little
reasonable amount.
common.
It's,
But it's still
but
broken.
you can
with-
speak it better.
I'll say nuclear vessels.
And I look to the half brood and I say, I'm detecting magic.
Anywhere in particular?
Anywhere you would like me to check?
I look past you at the boat.
Come
Do
with
a
me
little
then.
nod over that.
And
With me
Well,
on an adventure.
I mutter to myself, "Yeah, get on the slaver with the boat. It'd be fun.
get on the
Get
slave.
on the slaver with the boat."
What's going on?
And
Yes, get on the boat with the slaver.
me
it'll be
and
fun.
Ellipsis are walking hand in hand, side by side,
Towards the
together.
boat.
I
Towards the
find
boat.
this
You're never gonna see me again?
unlikely.
No, it's fine. I'm volunteering to go on a boat with a slaver, and I'm not gonna go anywhere. Wink,
Huh.
wink.
I find this even more unlikely.
Move over to.
So
Here.
when we get within, is my magic? Is my quote tingle tingle?
You're quoting.
My coat tingling.
Let's have a gander. Yes,
Oh,
you are within.
Oh.
30
Also,
feet. Yeah.
oh god, god.
Yes.
Yeah. You can sense a faint bit of magic coming from inside the ship.
Mm-hmm.
What
Anything
does
else?
what does that boat like? Is it intact or
Seems
like?
to be still floating, but barely.
Okay, that's a start.
You
Okay.
want to test it? I'm not.
No, no. I just wanted to like have a look. That's all.
I mean, if it still works, we could probably use it to escape. Not having to go through the zombie horde again.
How far out till we get attacked by Mr. Demon God?
How far do those fishes go? Viking?
Not much more than a couple of 100 feet. They basically stay in the bay.
I think
Well, to be fair, if we got out of there, then
there's
we
more than
probably
enough
could
room for
also-
us to take a
second
boat
to
out.
last. Second
Well,
to
the
last.
thing is, where
option.
you guys are currently,
What's the last option?
The whistling for the horses.
This leads directly out to open sea.
Oh, that
Well,
doesn't lead back to the.
This
Channel
way
or
would,
anything?
but this
To the
way
boat?
leads directly out to open
Yeah,
sea.
I imagine we can sail around the edge here.
I mean, yeah, you probably could. If you cut close enough to the shore, you wouldn't incur Dagon's wrath or anything.
or we could also just, with all of us working together, we could also pull this damn boat up to shore, then put it back down over here.
I mean, you could sail around
Yeah.
this ship. That's not what
We
I'm...
could also just stay there around.
I'm just
Or we
saying
could
that
just
this
not- we could
direction
say, "Fuck it," and
leads
just-
out to open sea.
So I've just realised actually the very side of the table by here is actually it's not actually
Nope.
flush. I just realised that.
Oh, OCD.
That might be
Cool.
the...
So
I'm gonna move it to the ramp.
In which case I'm going to follow Mr. Slaver onto
Okay.
Mr. Boat. With Mrs. Rogue Cleric.
what school of magic is it? Viking?
It appears... let me bring up my handy dandy schools of magic. because there are multiple.
Germany has its own OST. Okay, let's listen to that.
It appears to be of the School of Enchantment.
Interesting.
You also, now that you're a little bit
Quite was
closer, you
going
see another one right there. As
Oh.
you
As
step
he was
on
just
it.
about to move past it.
Oh.
Oh, I step over it if I see it. I turn around and I pick it up.
Okay. As you spot it and see it and go to step over it, you notice that it is a glyph of the School of Divination
Hmm.
and
Oh,
Conjuration.
I think it's not a whip of warding.
Good, yes. Give me a flame atronac to fight.
Not quite.
Yes, a war
As
atronac.
you step over this, there is a bright flash as across the ship.
Oh my!
Are these water-based?
They are not.
Okay, I'm going to drown them.
There and there. 4 ghouls and 2 bone nagas appear,
Mm-hmm.
surrounding you guys. Everyone roll initiative.
Well, you say surrounding.
Well, you still
Well,
have a way out.
It's mainly
But-
me.
Yeah. That's one initiative. I have the same initiative as.
God, I miss alert.
So that's. And. Oh! Fucking. I should roll myself second more often. Every other time I've done me first, Juliet, but
Yeah, you need to get the bad luck out of the
Right.
way for the little one.
I need to
Seven.
I need to confuse the dice a little bit.
Huh, the last thing I rolled from this guy as well was also a 7. Interesting.
Oh dear, they're not rolling very well.
Don't worry, we're not either.
I rolled quite
Except,
well.
except maybe, yeah, except maybe musket.
Ooh, that's considerably better.
I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, it's up to you.
Better believe it.
I'm gonna become Hokage.
Shut up, Naruto's. You too can become a hero. Bam, bam, bam,
Okay, we
bam,
will go around the
bam,
table.
bam.
Cybrin. Oh dear.
7.
And it's all downhill from
Juliet.
11.
Okay. Musket.
7, 11.
Nice.
21.
Stunt.
5.
Haha!
And
The
I
useless
gotta
fighting
remember I need to
person.
roll for red. Actually, red rolled pretty well.
God, I love using dexterity as a dump stat.
Oh, do you have a -1 on the initiative?
No, I've got +1.
It doesn't have anything less than 10.
And that's a +2, so
Hmm?
that is 14.
Yeah. Well, technically I'll use intelligence as a dump stat, but that's for RP reasons.
Okay, let me.
Actually, I don't have anything less than 10 either.
I do. I like the standard array.
I got
Yeah,
18.
I've used point buy for my other characters.
I rolled pretty high, but the 6 gave me an opportunity to make an interesting character quirk.
Yeah, true.
I just don't like having odd numbers in my ability scores.
But this is a 1. It makes no difference making it a 2, but I need it to be even.
Something's crawling on my
Kill it
foot.
with fire.
Yeah, that's just the only thing I don't like with standard array is that one like the highest stat is what? Not the highest. One of the stats is 15.
Oh,
Technically,
it's not an even number.
Well, it's a multiple of 5, and if you
It
like
is a
me,
multiple of 5, but if multiple of 5 meant anything in this game, then I would be fine with it. But it doesn't mean anything in this game.
Hello, Mr. Bone Naga. Nagatui.
Nagatui.
Is he actually supposed to take up
Yeah,
a
he's a
2x2?
large creature. I double
Okay,
checked that
cool.
one.
That's fine. That's fine. That one was kind of in between everything. Now I wonder why this boat was trapped. Hey, Slaver, any ideas?
coastal tides brought it in. Looks like it was some form of fishing vessel.
Do I believe him? And also, if it's a fishing vessel, why? But wouldn't these guys have owned it at some point?
Just
I
because
assume
just
it belonged to old Yarrin.
just because the dead wander in places doesn't mean they used to live there.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm assuming this boat used to belong to
Okay.
Old Yarrin.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
So,
I'm-
Yes.
Or it brought the zombies. Actually,
Or it
yeah,
brought the
no,
zombies.
That's right. The zombies were coming out of
Musket.
it. Well, last we checked.
you are first
Hello,
up.
God damn it. Yay. The guy who can't fight is first
Yeah,
up.
go team.
Yeah. Go
Give me
team.
the turn.
No. I hold my
Go
turn. No,
at the
joking.
end for it.
Yeah, holding your turn would make you go down. No, most of my ways of attacking mean shit against these people. I'm gonna presume, at least anyway. So, what the fuck was that?
Oh, that's Red.
Red.
Red's back. I
Oh,
didn't realize.
that really confused me for a few seconds. Sorry.
I honestly forgot he was in here.
That was fair enough. Okay. In which case, all right. Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put my dagger away and draw my short bow. Fun. I'm going to go fuck and run 20 feet this way, and take a shot at Ghoul one.
Okey-dokey. Ghoul one.
So I don't want to waste some of my stuff. That's only the 11.
Nope, that does not hit.
Oh, yeah. 11. Oh well,
So,
that's my turn.
yeah, the surprise of it all, you quickly
10,
knock
15,
an arrow.
20. Just gonna go an extra
Yeah,
10 feet.
you
after
quickly knock an arrow to take a shot, and no, just the sudden burst of adrenaline and that causes your hand to shake a little bit as it flows through your system, and you just missed.
Did the arrow just go
Yeah.
into the water?
Well, it might have just
God damn it.
deflected off this rock. You're not entirely sure. You didn't. You
Ah.
lost sight of it while you were
I'm
moving.
gonna have to look. Fair enough.
All
I'll
right.
go look for it later.
And now it is this ghoul's go.
Oh,
And
God damn.
he rolled pretty good.
Just quickly, do we have a long rest or
yeah.
anything before in our session? Okay.
Yeah.
You leveled up as well, so that counted as a long rest, and you didn't expend anything in the
Oh
travel
yeah.
or anything. So,
I
Yep,
forgot to
that's
reset
fine.
myself.
so
I just need to reset you.
5, 10, 15. So I'm a licky boy.
Stranger danger. Stranger
licky.
danger.
He is going to.
Lick you up and down, boy. Up and
He is
down,
going
boy.
to try and claw you.
This is not ghost show anymore.
15. That doesn't hit. All right. Red's turn. Red, what would you like to do?
Yes.
Be present, probably.
I don't think he can hear us. Or maybe his mic just isn't picking him up. He's on the phone.
Picking him up. His mic just is picking him up.
Okay. Red is going to do a similar.
We could always leave him
Oh,
to the end.
I think that was.
He's there. He exists.
Sounds like his radio.
It's just the thing cutting.
Excuse me.
Red. Yeah, no. Okay. Rurik is going to go 5,
Red.
10, 15, 20. And he's going to cast Ice Knife on this ghoul. It does.
Makes sense. I would believe that this
Yeah.
is his go.
Ice Knife is first level. That is a roll to hit. Does red normally use the dice bot? Nope.
Nope.
That is a 22. That's gonna hit. And then I believe it is a dexterity saving throw to avoid being
Yes.
wounded. And there are 2 of them, so that is a 13 against DC 14, so that may succeed. That's 16. Actually, yeah, that's 13 plus at least 2 or 3, so yeah, that succeeds as well. So they don't take the additional damage. Actually, no, it's half damage, isn't it?
Think so?
Within 5 feet, you must succeed or take. Oh no, it's just cancelled out. Okay, so
No.
the ghoul takes the 1d10 damage. Which ones are my d10s? Those ones. That is a 5. So he takes 5 points of damage. Icicle damage. And that is ghoul 1. Okay. And that red's ends turn. Juliet.
Excellent. She's going to.
Excellent.
I just need to make her have a long rest quickly. Oh no, I already did. Good, yeah, good. Smart me. Thinking ahead. She's going to, with her bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon and summon Spiritual Nomeo.
Spiritual Nomeo? Okay, where does she want to summon Spiritual
And
Nomeo?
this one's going to be summoned right back
Okay,
here.
right there. Hello, I am Plank
And I
Nomeo.
believe there's Plank Nomeo. I believe it gets an automatic attack.
I
Check
believe
again.
it does, yes.
You can make when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Yeah. So it's going to take a swing at Ghoul 4.
Okie dokie.
Come up with this. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Slightly better than me, actually. That doesn't hit, however, unless the fucking number she's was
No,
11,
11
which
did
it
not
didn't
hit,
on the other one.
so-
So yeah, my brain just fucking suffocated for a second. In which
You
case,
know that a 22 hits.
Juliet's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All the way
Okay,
behind this
so
one.
she now gets flanking.
And she's gonna smack him in the back. Is that advantage for you, or?
Yes, that is advantage.
No, yeah. Well, that was an 8. That's 16 plus 3, so it's 19.
That hits. So damage
Cool.
and
So
a
damage will
d20.
be 8. Damage is just 6, and it was a 17. I have the table open.
Okay, 17 is... Ah, she immediately
17,
takes an
I say.
additional action.
Appreciate.
That was, what was it, 6 damage?
That's neat.
Hello?
Hello.
That's ghoul
Hello.
3, ghoul 4.
Okay, so fun fact, sometimes when I disconnect, I just straight up
Oh,
lose
wait, that was ghoul 2.
my ability to talk, so... I can
see.
still hear you all,
So
though.
ghoul 2
Oh, okay.
takes 6 damage.
I was gonna say catapult between one of them.
Damages. And I guess taking immediate action. Does that
Yeah,
mean
you can attack again.
what you encompass in that action? Yeah, because an action is actually mostly attacking. Okay, yeah. In which case, then we just go back down to. Sorry, why have I been pinged? Oh, okay. I don't care about that. I've lost the. That's where I'm going. What actions exist? Cast spell, dash, disengage, dodge. She is going to take the dodge
Okay.
action, actually. So any attacks against her
Okie dokie.
disadvantage. When you take a dodge action, until the start of your next turn, any attacks rolled made against you have disadvantage. Any dex saving throws are made with advantage. And that one total.
Okay. So it's now this guy's go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let me just double check. Oh no, he does have 30 feet. 25, 30. And he will attack at Juliet with disadvantage.
Yep.
That is literally there was one number in it. That is a 12, which doesn't hit.
Nope.
It would have been a 13 if she didn't give disadvantage. And that ends his go. Then it's Ghoul 4, 5, 10. I can't remember. This doesn't trigger opportunity attacks, does it? No, Mio. I don't believe a spiritual weapon has opportunity attacks. So 15.
No, it does not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it will attack Quo. That is a 14. That does not hit. Because these things can't hit for shit. And that ends its turn. Now it's this guy's turn.
Oh no, that thing's more scary than the last.
Yeah.
It takes up 4 times the amount of room as the other ones. It
Ah.
must be-
10, 15.
I have an irrational fear of xylophones, and it's because it's what happens when skeletons attack.
20.
This is just. Damn, if only I could spin attack like Link.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And
There's a defeat for it called Cleave.
There
right?
is, yes.
That lets you attack.
that's for
I don't think
barbarians usually.
It's for
It
weapons, I believe.
damage overflow,
Yeah.
I think.
And the Bone Naga is going to try and attack you, Cord. He does get advantage because you're technically flanked. That is a fucking 4. That one doesn't hit, but luckily with advantage, that puts it up to a 19, which I do believe hits. Matches? Yep, so
Matches.
he hits, and that is 2d6 plus 3. Oh, luckily, you get away with 5 damage, and can you be poisoned?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I've only got resistance to. Oh, well, I've got immunity to disease.
That doesn't count for poison. That's 9 points of poison damage. So,
How much, sorry?
9 points of poison. So in total, 14 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm trying to kill you. Combat wouldn't be fun if I wasn't trying to
Don't
kill
do it
you.
me.
You taught me this.
Yeah, but you know, I also know how to make.
This is
captures.
your fault.
I know how to make
Alright,
captures.
and
now.
that ends his turn. Cybran.
Oh, I get to-
Pinocchio's
Oh, wow,
podgy-
really? They rolled that badly. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm
I'm
gonna
guessing they're all
move
in.
5 feet over here, and I'm going to take a swipe at the
Okay.
Bone Naga.
Swipe it, no
No,
swiping.
don't do. So that's plus 7.
Yep,
20.
that hits. So roll damage and a d20. That is a natural 1. Oh boy.
Natural 1 on the second d20, and then 12
Hmm.
damage.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Kill them.
Oh boy!
Kill them all. Give it.
So, you know watch as... how much damage was it first? 12 damage,
12.
not bad. That's Bone Naga 2 there, isn't it? Or Bone Naga 1? Yeah, that's Bone
Yeah.
Naga 2.
2. Bone Naga.
12. Nice. And you are now considered a large creature.
Oh dear.
On the plus side, he does more damage, I believe.
I'm going. It might be a bit early to do that, but I'm going to spend one of my superiority die to give the commander's strike to
Okay.
Quodrin. So he gets to make an attack
Right
roll.
now, or is that on
And-
his?
Yes, right now, and he adds 5 to the
Okay.
damage.
Nice. Do I get to choose which one it is, or is that on you?
I think you get to choose. Let's
Cool.
see.
I'm gonna hit one that. I'm gonna hit.
Let's see. For one of your attacks, use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who can see and hear you. Expend 1 superiority. They can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack. So yeah.
Okay. I will attack the bone naga then.
Oh, Lord, he thick.
Roll to hit.
Ah, he thick.
25. Yeah, that hits.
25. Slash R 1d8, and then I get +5 added to
Yep.
the attack. Yeah.
+5 and whatever your modifier for it as well.
Cool. So 9.
16. Not bad.
Not bad. 16 points of damage.
9 to damage?
Always I get +4, and he's giving me 5.
Oh,
So
I was,
simple
I was,
addition.
I was, I was like, fucking hell, I didn't realize he gave you the +5.
Okay.
Yeah, it,
See-
it adds the +5 to the damage, not to the attack roll, which I think it should add to the attack roll, but well.
Would make more sense.
All right.
if anything.
And now it is
Like,
actually Stun's turn, I do believe. If Logan has,
I've been being beaten and touched all this time, and I have not moved.
I'm fine. I'm going to strike at the bone
Okay.
naga again.
I'm going to make it the bone.
Good light.
Look at me, I'm a slaver.
that does not hit,
12.
unfortunately.
Oof, 12 does not hit. Oh, great.
Fair enough. Cool. That's the end of my turn then.
You don't have extra attack?
Yeah, he reached level
I do.
5.
You're not
He
going to
just
take
did.
it?
And he
I
got
did.
12 again.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on, both.
Oh, damn. That's unlucky.
And now
Mhm.
it is Naga
Wow.
1's go.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna say
So-
15, 20, 25, 30.
Slow
He
down.
has to go round because there's a pole there. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
makes
gonna-
sense.
I'm gonna be sort of fair. There is a pole that's holding the literal mast holding up this. So
Wait, what's this here?
good point.
Yeah, if it's
the
the
3D that
3D
fucked me
thing.
up there. However, he will have to go around the pole when we get to it. Alright, and that ends his turn. It's now Ghoul 1, who rolled the worst out of everyone with a natural 1.
What did he roll?
5, 10, attack Julia at disadvantage because she's still in the dodge action.
Yep.
Wait, but she's also flanked now, so that would count.
Yeah,
it
that's
cancels
true,
it out,
actually.
yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
re-roll this one then.
Hang on a
That's
minute.
natural 20.
Hang on a minute.
I'd already done the roll.
That is-
So it was either
what-
use the
so
12
how-
plus 4, which I'm willing to do, or the natural 20.
Yeah, no,
Which one's hitting Juliet? Sorry.
I don't think there should be a reroll there personally because it wasn't as if that roll got changed
Fair
by
enough.
anything.
Then it was a 16 to hit, which I believe still hits.
No, just
Alright.
misses.
Fair enough then. I'm fine with doing that.
Charisma
I've wasted
100.
my natural 20 for the day. Back to the head of the round. Musket.
Oh,
I
wait,
get to
yeah,
make
sure,
another
I'm first.
from a rogue, even though I know I suck at it.
Let's see if my spells can have an effect on them. From where I am, I'm going to cast. I don't want to use a big spell. I'm going to cast just a little spell to test the waters. Dissonant Whispers, first level, on the Bone
Oh,
Naga
okay.
2. They make a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Okie dokie. That is 3 plus 2, so that's 5. But let me just double check.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he can be affected by that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
Oh.
checking if like anything in particular says it can't. Doesn't say a deafened creature succeeds. So does it
Yeah,
does it succeed?
succeeds.
if it's deaf?
It's not deaf.
So it's not deaf, so it fails. Okay. Okay, in which case, first 3d6. Okay, I know that can work then.
It has intelligence, so
Well, it's the only thing that apparently stops it from working. Wow, dick.
Oh,
Dick.
that was
Dick.
yeah, that was bullshit.
That was a 6, landed on the rim here, and then went,
that is
nope.
1.
In total, that was a
damage,
6, though.
and
I literally, I rolled, a 2, a 1, and a 3, I think?
I do a bit further from the lip.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, but there's
Okay.
6 points of damage. And it must use its... This is the part I was going for mainly, is it must use its entire movement to move away from me.
Okay.
Which means it will leave Logan and Quadran's range for reactions.
I can't use a
Yeah, you
reaction
can.
anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm no.
No, because
No,
I had to
it's
use
not.
Yes, but
Commander
your
Strike.
turn then rolled,
You've gone.
so your reaction has
Yeah.
returned.
Your
Logan,
reaction's
I
back.
do believe,
Oh, okay.
cannot, however, because he used Commander.
Don't believe so, but yeah,
no,
it,
that was my bonus action, not my reaction.
no, it will move up to its distance away from me,
Okay.
unless
will
it
att-
goes into, obviously.
I will
dangerous.
attempt to strike at that as well as
Alright.
it's going past then.
15,
Yeah, it's my bonus action, not my
20,
reaction to do that.
Oh man, it's sneaking around the edge.
30. It is sort of half on the side of the boat.
I just yell at it. I
23?
just whisper to it, buddy, you must
With
be
23
anorexic
hit?
because you're so bony.
So 23 and
Are you fucking kidding me?
12
What did
3
you do?
times in a
Another 12?
row. With the dice bot as well.
All of your luck has been sucked out of D&D
Oh, that
forever.
would suck.
Then I give up.
So yeah, you do hit it, Simon.
Literally.
Unfortunately, Stunt you do not because the dice bot is not your friend.
that was
10
10
damage. And did
damage.
you roll another d20?
Yeah. Come on, one again. 8.
8. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Now that that's done, I'm going to use my bonus action.
I cannot possibly fathom a chasm deep enough and dark enough to hold within me the rage of 1,000 suns that I contain.
Oh, my Mantle of Inspiration's better now. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Mantle of Inspiration. So that gives temporary HP up to 4 creatures now. And you can immediately use your reaction to move without provoking opportunity attacks. And it's going to go to Big Logan.
How much is it?
8. It's 8 HP now.
A giant oak tree has just sprouted out of the ocean.
God damn it.
You are
Okay.
single-handedly
And I'm gonna use
fighting
that reaction to move
deforestation.
here.
Quodron is going to have 8 temp HP, and you can use your reaction to move up to your distance without provoking opportunity. And Juliet's going to get it, and
There it is. I am filled with the rage of 1,000 burning suns, each unending in their power to sustain me. I cannot fathom a pit deep enough to
And
contain
Rurik
me,
is
wherein
going
my light will not shine out.
okay, right. Do you know what I've given you, Stunt?
An opportunity attack or some shit?
No, 8 temp HP. You can use your reaction to move up to your movement without causing opportunity attacks.
Thank you. Do I have to use the movement now?
Yeah. You don't. It might use up your.
I don't actually think I can go anywhere.
Yeah, you can. Juliet is also because you can move over people. You just can't stop on them. Juliet's going to use this though to fucking 5, 10, 15,
Swap places.
Yeah.
15, 20.
This is fine.
Yeah, she's going to stop there. She's going to stop on top of this barrel and make sure you add 8 temp HP.
Rurik is
10
going
HP,
to go 5, 10, 15,
Thank you very much.
20,
It got better.
25, 30.
Why won't my temp HP and stuff like stick? It's being really
Very
weird.
nice.
Like on D&D Beyond, every time I try to edit it in, it just doesn't
Is
stick.
that your
It's
turn?
sticking for me.
Yes, that will be
Okie dokie.
my turn.
Ghoul 2 is going to strike at you, Logan.
There we go, now it's sticking. It's really weird.
That is.
Shuffle
11.
around.
That doesn't hit.
No.
God, these guys suck at hitting things. No, and his turn. Red's turn. Red, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
More
Probably
accurately,
can't,
can you
just can't
communicate?
respond.
Can you talk to me?
I'm gonna
That'd
go
be a
with
no.
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 So,
Wait for me.
That must be so frustrating. He can hear us. He's just-
Wait for
Oh,
me.
1 second.
I'm coming.
Ah, he's watching the stream too. That might be what's causing you to have some problems there, buddy.
Well, shush you. I'm actually in civilization now, so I thought
Yeah,
it
it
might
seems to be
work.
working now.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, what exactly have I done
One
so
ice
far?
knife.
Spell wise. First
Yeah.
level? Okay. Quadrant, you're a fighter. Yes, correct. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Quadrant.
Okay. Quadrant, are you willing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he
No.
says no, then he literally has to make a Constitution save. I think it is. Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, if are you
Yes.
reducing or increasing him? Increasing.
Increasing.
Okay.
Yes, I will reduce him when he's surrounded by enemies.
Yep. That's going to be a little tricky where he is.
Just
Goes
push
to
the
shove
Yeah.
that one over. I'd also like to point out
Hello, Logan.
the ship that you are currently on is listing quite heavily towards the bow now.
Having the
Oh,
sex
God,
with
it's
the
a big
bees and
quote.
the
Oh,
eagles.
why is Logan
Because of
magic,
it was
by
an
the way?
effect on
What
his
happened
sword.
there?
a magic sword.
It,
I got
it's
enlarged
okay.
while getting the benefits
There
of being
is a
enlarged.
50-50 chance that he either becomes really big or really small.
Oh yeah, Viking, I meant to ask you this a while ago.
Yes.
Enlarge gives advantage on all strength checks. Would that include attack checks? Because it's technically a strength modified attack.
For Quadron, yes. For Cybran, no. Because Cybran uses dexterity.
No, if I use the
to attack.
glaive. If I use the glaive,
If you
that
use
uses
the glaive,
strength.
yeah.
If you
Okay.
use the glaive, that's.
But if you use the glaive, also
That-
you
yeah,
gain,
that's what
you lose a massive amount of your bonuses to being a dexterity fighter.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I
So
wanted to know.
Quadron will get
But
advantage.
yeah, other than
yes.
that, other than that, just keep me, I want to say, at least 30 feet away from an enemy so they can't get me in one round and behind
Oh
the
yeah,
fighters of the
you're
party.
already way
Um,
away from everyone else.
There's only one way for
Okay.
them to get off the boat without falling into the water, which I think that Bone Naga might about. It looks like it's about
Nah,
to,
it's
honestly.
sort of wrapped around the side of the ship.
Oh yeah, how decently did the Naga do the dodge check? for the ice
They
knife?
both succeeded.
By how bad? How much though? How dexterous are they?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Fireball. No.
Oh, we need the ship intact, Red.
Do you?
I know.
Do you know what happens to
Well, something good
300-year-old
on it.
gunpowder when it explodes?
There's gunpowder
Not
on the
that you
ship.
know of, but you also don't know that there isn't gunpowder on this ship.
Yes, there's gunpowder to like proven otherwise.
My privateer days are coming back, boys.
And that does
It's time
end
to
your
plunder
turn,
some
I do
booty.
believe, Rurik. So, Juliet.
Yeah, sure do.
Juliet.
I mean, trust me, Cybern. If anyone, I'm the most likely to not blow up anything here.
Debatable.
I've already sent you exactly what I do if you can't
yeah.
get a hold of me, Viking.
It involves books and reading and being a fucking nerd.
Honestly, if I was playing
I'm
as my
a
sword,
wizard. What do
I'll
you
be
expect?
set the ship on fire by now. She only knows fire magic.
It is Juliet's turn.
And she is going to use
Okay.
Nomio. Is reaction going to be triggered if I move him away from there?
No, because he is not an attackable object.
Spirit whip?
Okay. 5, 10.
I mean,
he's
they
not.
might
He's
try,
not.
but they
he
can't
actually
hit
can't
him.
be attacked. Yeah. So even if he does nothing. 5, 10, 15. It's just going to come up behind Ghoul 4 and try to smack him in the back of the
Okie dokie.
head. This is a +6 to hit. And that does 14.
14, huh? 14 on him does hit.
It hits a 14 hits. And that's a
So you
D8.
know that an 11 doesn't, but a 14 does.
It is a D8. Yeah, it's a D8. Yeah, just checking. It was a D8 of damage. That's 6 points of
6
damage on
points
him.
on ghoul number 4.
And now she is going to smack him with the broadsword
It was
itself.
6, correct?
Yes. The second attack
it
does
not?
not hit. Actually, I don't know. 13. Does a 13
does
hit? Oh, never mind. It does
So,
indeed hit.
a d20 on damage.
Yeah. D20 and a D8. 3 points of damage and a 19.
She is resistant to all types of damage for 1 minute.
Aha!
So she's practically
Yeah,
fucking
that's 3 points
unstoppable
damage.
now.
Yep. And still not knowing the fact that she is completely fucking invulnerable.
Yeah,
she's just
she's
gonna
feeling the same feeling that she had in the caves. Doesn't know what it is, though. But fair enough. And that now brings us to Ghoul 3's turn, who is going to swipe at a very large quadrant. He gets advantage.
No,
because
please.
You are technically flanked. That is a 19 plus 4.
I mean, he gets my ankles, so sure.
He is smacking you. Let me see the damage. 2d4 plus 2.
How tall am I in comparison to these people?
You were like what, 6'8"? You are now about 12
Mhm.
foot tall.
Okay, and they're how big?
These guys? Probably about 5.5
Mm.
feet, 6 foot tall.
Oh, I can't
No.
step on them then.
Alright, so that is 6, 8,
But I can rugby kick them across the
8
fucking
points of
field.
damage.
Punt them off.
And please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Anyone want to place their bets on that? It's going to be a
If
12.
it's a 12, you succeed.
And
It is a
shit.
DC 10 to beat. Yep, you succeed.
There we go.
Where the fuck were you?
Hey, Stunt, your next attack roll is going to be a
That's
12
probably
again.
for the best, honestly. What the fuck?
Huh.
I don't fucking believe this. Do it one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Okay, thank fuck for that. I was afraid that it was going to
Okay.
just be this fucking story of threes with you tonight.
No, I did 2d20 by accident, but we'll take the highest one.
Yeah,
so
we've
still
broken it.
18.
It's fine. Right.
That's some
That
some
ends his
wacky
turn,
shit.
and it's now
Anyway.
this guy's turn, who will claw strike at Juliet. who
Don't
is
do that. That's
not-
bad. I'm going to make you feel bad
Okay.
for doing it as well.
how much damage did I take
you
off that? Sorry.
took 8 points of damage. So
Oh,
there
10
goes all your
HP.
10 HP. That is a 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Oh,
17
hurt.
hits. Okay. So that is a Constitution saving throw, please. And that is 6 points of damage.
Okay, so is that
It is
so
a DC
that, then
10
just
saving throw,
reverse.
so 12. Yeah, that
12.
succeeds. And
And 6
6
points
points
of
of damage.
damage, you say to that. So she has 2
Good,
temp
good,
HP
good.
left. Yes.
and now it is Naga 2.
Cool. Electric
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo.
What is Naga 2 going to do? I know what Naga 2 is going to do. Oh dear. Let's just see. Oh no, Rurik, you're safe. Logan, could you and Quo please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh dear.
+3.
Because this can only end well for me.
19, you succeed.
12.
12, let me just double check, but I believe... Yep, you do succeed, so you both only take half damage. From this, I'm gonna roll this in the dice box because I don't physically own enough d6s.
Oh, good.
Okay, you both take 15 points of damage as a lightning bolt
Why not just roll 4d?
flies.
Why not just roll 4d6 instead?
Oh,
of
hey,
8d6?
that's quartered for me then.
Yeah, you are resistant to lightning damage, so yep, as a lightning
So I
bolt
take an eight.
flies between both you and Rurik Musket, but it does unfortunately just graze both Quadrin and Logan, who both take 15 points of damage, or 7 in your case.
Am I rounding up then halving or rounding down then halving?
So basically, you would have taken 15 points of damage. You now take 7 points of damage.
Why not just roll 4d6 instead of 8?
I mean,
Tabs.
I could, but that's not how the
Better to get the
that's not how D&D works, unfortunately.
Was it not? That's how I assumed
No.
it worked.
Nope.
Oh.
You roll the whole damage, then halve it.
Oh.
Shit.
This part is now ignited with fire. Yep, it ignites anything that is flammable. Wood is flammable. It's not a huge amount of fire. It's not like a wall of fire. It's quite easy to step over, but it's kind of like the tire tracks from Back to the Future. Yeah,
Back to the Future.
just a little bit more than that.
We might need to put that out, boys, before it engulfs the whole boat.
You know, the gunpowder that may or may not exist explodes. Okay, that is Naga2's turn. Cybrin, you're up.
This was the one that got sneak attacked, right?
I believe it was. It was the one that got advantaged, backstabbed. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take a swipe.
Juliet has not used her sneak attack damage in a long time.
Did she not use it on the last? Did she not use
They
it on the
saw her
last
coming.
one?
She
Yeah.
ran around
Huh.
them.
Sneak attack applies whenever she gets advantage.
Not when she's only a level 1 rogue.
This was
There's a difference between sneak attack
this
and
war in
flanking.
D&D. No, I
Yeah.
just swore that in D&D, at least in 5e, the rogue would always get the sneak attack bonus when he was whenever he had advantage.
Once
on a
he's
target.
level
Doesn't matter if
4, I
it's
think he
not.
does. Well, once a rogue is level 4, I believe they do.
I'll look after this turn, so.
What was the
11.
to hit? 11? 11 does not hit.
I'll attack again. 17, 18, 19,
22 does.
22. And that would be 8
Okay,
damage.
20 damage and another d20. 15. Oh boy.
That is another horse.
No. Roll me 7d4, please.
74. I'll do that.
I believe it is d4.
Is it
Let me
D4
double
or-
check. Yeah, d4. 18 plus 7, so 20. Brain, come on, you can do it. I know you're running slowly. 25. See, I got there in the end. Okay, 25 points of damage that gets split between 3 of them, basically. Actually, would it be 3 of them? Or would it just... No, it'd actually just be this one. No, it was Ghoul 2 that you attacked, isn't it? Yeah.
But if it's magic missile, it can attack anyone.
Unfortunately, if you were casting it, yes. Unfortunately, your sword is casting it
Nah.
on the thing you hit.
I imagine that ghoul's been obliterated at
that
this
ghoul
point,
is
yeah?
He is fucking dead. He gets essentially beaten to death by a bunch of glowing blue lights.
Alright, then I'm going to move.
Okay. Please just stay in. Yeah.
Was I not in the
No,
box?
you
Oh,
might
I
need
guess
to
I
just
wasn't.
sort of look from the top to get it out right. Alright, does that end your turn? Quo, you're up.
Yes.
Quo is going to use
Yakima. So anywhere between here and Yakima.
Divine
Okay.
Favor.
What does that do
Fan
again? Because I cannot remember all of these spells.
That just gives me a extra D4 radiant
Alright.
damage on a hit, and I'm going to
Okie
begin
dokie.
swinging.
Any particular...
If you get in my
How's
way.
it?
I'll let you know.
I'd rather you told me before, but okay.
Cool. 19 to hit on the Bone Naga.
I will allow it this time, but I would like you to, in the future, tell me who you're attacking before you attack. But yeah, that hits.
Does a 14
Yep.
hit it as well?
Actually, no.
Perfect.
Bone Naga 14 does not hit.
Okay, cool.
But I will allow the first one to go through.
Slashshot 1d8 plus 4. 10 plus. Cool. That's 11 points with 1 point being
Okay, let me
radiant.
just double check to see if that matters. No, it doesn't take any extra damage or anything from Radiant.
Grand.
There's Naga 2, so...
No worries.
Damage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, you get extra damage because you're enlarged if you do a melee.
Oh, how
Let
much?
me double check.
1d8.
1d4.
I wanna say?
Another D4. Okay.
Only people. Okay.
Well, yeah, if you got another 8, that would be... and another 1.
Yeah, that'd
Cool.
be a
That's
bit
another
much.
1 point of
Can
damage.
you do it again? Let's see.
It's alright. I'll just rip my fucking. I am
Okay, no, good.
close
I mean,
enough.
it's a D4. Even if you got a 4, it's going to be close enough.
I'm getting all the bad rolls out of the
Fair
way now.
enough.
It's fine.
Okay, and then that brings us to Naga 1. Unless you want to move from your sticky predicament. I don't think it's a good idea, personally.
No, I'm fine here.
I'm quite happy where I am.
I'm comfortable here.
That's fair. Ooh. Okay, that is... Okay. How many hit points does Juliet still have? Yeah.
Most of them. Yeah,
Pretty much all of them, I think, yeah.
Yeah, all of
Logan,
them.
how many do you have?
All of them. Yeah, she does all of them.
It's on the table.
32. And Quo, how many do you have in total? 28 currently?
28.
Okie dokie. That means we start with Simon.
This is going to be something along the lines of sleep, isn't it?
Oh, I know what this is. I've used it.
Yeah, it's probably sleep or something like that.
If
That
it's what
is
I'm thinking. I can't remember what the actual
24
output
points
was,
of
though.
sleep affected
this-
in ascending order of their current hit points. So you take essentially 24 points of sleep. It does not put
Oh,
you to
yeah.
sleep, but you are
Yeah.
feeling exceptionally drowsy.
I've
I don't
used
actually take health damage, though, do I?
Actually, no, it's not you. It would be... How
It's
many does
only-
Juliet
You
have
do.
in total?
33 plus 2
Okay, yeah.
hit.
So you would take 24 points of essentially damage.
It is actual damage.
From...
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is damage.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
reading it.
Oh,
Because there's no counter for sleep damage that exists elsewhere. It is
Hmm.
just damage. It does damage to your health.
which is a little silly, but it makes sense.
Okay,
That doesn't sound right.
I vehemently disagree with that,
But
but
there's no other counter. There is no other way of saying every character
It's
has
how he
10
did it when
sleep
we were in the
points
Nimble
until they
Kobold.
fall asleep. It's how it is. Sleep damage will affect your health.
Yeah, this total how many hit points
This
of
is
creature
sleep,
this
right?
can affect.
So spell sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll 5d8. Totals how many hit points of creatures this spell can
Yeah,
affect.
it just knocks you unconscious. So
Yeah,
this
that's how many hit
indicates
The sleeper takes
That's not how
the
much
damage.
sleeper
damage
takes
it does.
damage,
Yeah,
or
it
someone
doesn't-
uses an action.
The damage effect is unconscious, not damage.
Well, yes, but it's
But
incapacitated.
it still damages you to Yeah.
with the keyword effect and the lack of a damage type. This indicates that the sleep doesn't actually cause harm, but rather add a status to enemies
Starting
that
with
you
the
manage to overpower.
Starting with the creature with the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points.
Because the way the sleep
Literally
works is that
there,
it
subtract
builds
each
it all up.
creature's
It builds
hit
it all
points.
up in a pool. Yeah,
No,
but you
it's
subtract it from the pool.
Yeah, it's
So
subtracted
if
from
it takes the
total
20,
roll.
so if there's 28 points in the sleep pool, if it has to take 28 to knock me out, it only knocks me out.
Oh yeah,
don't
it
actually-
goes one by one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't take damage from it. It essentially just takes it away from the sleep pool. So to put me to sleep, because I wouldn't take any damage, because sleep doesn't have a damage type, I would suck up all the sleep, essentially, and then I would fall unconscious.
How many hit points would you be
Well, it
left?
starts with the lowest current health person anyway.
It goes from a pool of top to bottom. So if he has 28, if Core has 28 health and you did 33 sleep point damage, he would fall unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
and you
Then I would
only
fall
have
unconscious, but I would
5
still
or-
no,
You'd
but I
still
would
have
still
it
have
focused
28 health left.
Yeah, but you'd be
Wait, I
unconscious,
thought
but the next
this was
person would
lowest
take
die.
5 of that.
Yeah. So they'd be fine.
Next person
Wait, I
would
thought it
take
went
5
from
or something.
lowest to highest.
Okay,
I
well,
thought the other way
Yeah,
around.
it
Until
does. That
we
was just an
have-
example.
Any actual official ruling on that, I'm going to say that it doesn't do actual damage unless it actually knocks you unconscious. So you won't take any damage.
In the spell,
Well,
you can
then
wake the
it would-
person up, which I
that
assume
somebody
means
is
that
dying.
they get all their health.
Oh yeah, they would recover back to 1 hit point if they were just slapped away, and they wouldn't have to do death saving throws.
No.
That may not be the
Doesn't say-
saying, but that's what I'm saying.
Viking,
It is.
No, Viking. Literally, rules as written. That number that you roll is only for what you can affect.
Oh yeah,
with
I know.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
It is nothing else. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you knock someone unconscious with that, they don't go down to 0 and then gain 1 if you wake them up. They still have the exact
I
same
would
amount
wait.
as they had.
Yeah, they would wake back
because
up with
they
28.
haven't been asleep.
As an
They
example,
haven't
with
been made
me,
unconscious. Or they haven't been made dying, rather.
that's what I mean. It's a sleep pool. It's a pool of quote unquote damage that you throw at the first person that takes the whole brunt of it. If it matches or goes over their current health, they fall unconscious because they're asleep. They don't take damage. They don't lose any health because creatures have to come up and actually kill them. And if you get woke, if someone was to slap me awake, I'd take like the 1d4 of damage or whatever the fuck it is for a melee hit. Sure, why not? But I would immediately then go back up to 28 points of health.
It's mostly just a spell meant for dealing with low-level creatures.
Okay, but it can kill you, is what I'm reading here. Unconscious. Any attack
If
on
you're-
the
No, it
hit
cannot.
the creature is a critical hit, which will count as a death fail.
Yeah, it can kill you,
because
but the spell itself won't kill you. An
It's not gonna
outside
count.
force
Okay,
has
well,
to kill you.
you are not
It's not gonna
unconscious.
count as
You
the
didn't
death
take enough
throw unless
damage
you're at
anyway,
0 health.
so you are still conscious
Yeah.
and still at 28 health.
Okay. Cool, got that
And
sorted.
now it is Ghoul 1, I believe. Yes. Ghoul 1 is going to hit you.
Ooh.
He
Each
does
time.
have advantage. Way up.
Hey up.
Neither of those hit.
Hey up.
Hey up, chop.
Hey up.
Okay, and back to musket.
Oh, Roosie's in this now. Cool. Uh,
What?
in your Discord, which was actually a while ago. Realizing that now.
Good job.
I don't really want to use too many of my spells, honestly. So, in light of that, I'm gonna use a spell. One of my first level spells again. I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use Distant Whispers again at first level on the Bone Naga all the way. Wait, hang on, do I have enough range to do that? Let me just double check. Yes, I do. On the
Okay. What does it
5,
need
10,
to
15,
do?
20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it's in range. Wisdom 15 again.
15?
It's the same thing as
It
last
takes
time.
no damage on a success, right? Half, right?
Half. And it doesn't have to.
That is a 5.
It doesn't have to run away.
I'm going to start using
So
the fucking
deal.
dice bot in a minute.
So that fails. That's 3d6, and it has to move up to its movement away
Okay,
from me.
let's see if you kill it first.
I'm going to move these away from the lip this time. That's a bit
11?
better.
Yep. You kill
That's
it.
a bit better. 11 points of damage.
It was on 2.
Hey. I like to think that it just freaks out
Yeah,
and
it
jumps off.
basically just
Or falls off.
slowly slithers down and falls into the
Slivers. Just like feel the bone like
Yeah.
cracking down
falls
as it
off and
goes.
into the water.
So long, Gibbs.
Okay, and now that's your turn.
Yes, I'm not gonna recast. Thing for really. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Let me just-
Oh God,
I'm
pardon
gonna
me.
move. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay there.
You
I'm not moving any
two
further.
are dead. That makes things a little bit easier on my initiative count. Cool. Red.
Can I get a loose piece of wood, rusty iron fitting, whatever, and do catapult through the 2 Nagas?
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Better question. Is there a line that can be drawn through the 2 Nagas?
One of
and
them's dead.
Hopefully through a ghoul as well.
Red.
Oh, okay. So then through a Naga and hopefully a couple
mean-
ghouls.
That would work. You want to cast catapult?
Because, yeah, it would Yep, first level spell.
Okay. Dex of 14. So this ghoul. That is a natural 1. So, yeah, he's getting hit. 3d8. Where are my d8s? There they are. Oh wow. 7, 7, 8. Yeah. 14, 20. Rain? 24. 24 points of damage from a rusty nail flying into its head.
It goes fast enough. You can get split in half.
Go for he's dead. Okay. And now it is Juliet's turn.
Juliet down by the
God damn it, every
schoolyard.
fucking time.
It's because it's a song. Nomio is going to go over to this Bonaga and he's going to slap it. That's d12 plus 6. That's not hitting, that's a 10. And she is going to go over here behind Big Quo.
Hello.
Hello. And it's going to take a slap at him.
What?
Not you. That's a 19, so that hits.
19 So
10 hits.
I'm sorry.
20 and
That's 7 points of damage and a 7 on the. So 7, 7.
7 and 7. 7 points of damage, and she can no longer smell. Honestly, not the worst thing that could happen.
Honestly, probably not bad. Yeah, I was gonna say again. Actually, she's lost her. She's used to it this time.
It's not as jarring as the first time
That's
it
her in
happened.
time.
That's
Yeah,
Ghoul 3.
that's her in
That
time.
was
with
7 points of damage.
First of all, we know how to strike split blows this direction. Once per turn, you can
There
deal
we
an
go.
extra 1d6. to
Alright,
one
and that's her turn.
attack. You have advantage on that. It must be a
Ghoul
thing.
3 is going to turn around. And he is actually going to use the dice bot this time, so he can actually potentially even stand a chance of fucking hitting, because apparently when I roll, I fucking can't. 1d20 plus 4.
You and I share a curse.
Apparently, I'll fucking suck a bag of dicks. Yep, that doesn't hit. And that ends his turn. Cybran, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to, since we're flanking this ghoul in front of me, gonna take a swipe at
Okay.
him. I can get my dice. Dice. Not those. Game, come on. Thank you. There we go. Seven plus 14.
Does hit,
That's 10 damage.
as well as another d20, please.
Yeah. And if that didn't kill him, I'm gonna swipe at him again. Let's roll the d20
That's
first.
19.
19.
Okay. You are resistant to all types of damage for the next minute.
Okay, and then I'm going.
What
If
was
he's not
the
dead, I'm
damage?
gonna swipe at him again.
10.
10.
And what was it? Ghoul 1 or 3? I can't remember which. Ghoul 1.
Ghoul 1.
Okay, he is still standing.
Alright, so next attack is 10, 11, 12, 13,
Yep, that
16.
hits.
Again. And another 12 damage.
He's fucking dead.
And another d20.
12. Ooh, I like this one. Roll me a d6, please. Please roll
Oh,
it.
no.
The DM is
Indeed.
happy. Nothing's good.
Yes! You are now terrified of Quo. Because he is blue.
Okay.
Specifically because he is blue. You are also scared of the water
Blue.
and the sky,
And the sky?
and anything that is blue.
When it's blue.
You are
Okay.
absolutely terrified of it. For the next
For how
hour.
long?
But you don't know this. You are just suddenly overcome with the fear of the water, the sky, Quo, and anything else that's around you that's blue.
That's gonna be terrible for him because I'm like 12 feet
It's
tall.
okay, so is he.
I'm also large. I'm about the same height you are.
But
actually.
it is still quite terrifying, this 12-foot tall blue dragon. Specifically the blue part is terrifying.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to run away from everything blue now?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
He's surrounded by everything blue.
All I'm surrounded by is blue and dead men.
11. You just succeed. It wasn't going to be hard. So you don't have to run away yet, but you are scared. More of the blue.
Why am I suddenly terrified of everything?
Yeah, you're pretty much currently terrified of your entire surroundings, including Quodron. I am so happy. I put that one in there specifically for this reason. And that end your turn?
Well, I'm now going to take my terrified. Well, I can't attack
Yeah,
again.
fair
I was going to say if I'm terrified, I'm going to take my rage out on something.
Yeah, the fire doesn't really
Where
affect
are you going?
towards more scary things.
Back.
He's just wading through the water.
No, because there's less blue over this way.
No, I see. That makes sense.
Now I'm alone on a ship with.
On the positive side,
Oh,
the,
no,
the
it's still
ship
on there.
is
I'm
listing
still on
less
the
towards the bow now. Because it did have the equivalent of like 800 pounds sat on the front of it.
I'm not that
you
heavy.
both are 4 times your original weight.
God, what was my character's weight? Um, How much did I weigh again? I weigh 150.
You now
so...
weigh about 600 pounds.
And that's not counting
Not
the
counting the
equipment I'm
equipment,
carrying.
and
I don't
Quo
think
probably
that-
weighs about 700 to 800 pounds.
My gear alone is 134 pounds.
So there was the
98
equivalent of
points.
nearly 2 tons weighing this front down.
Wow, it's amazing. Wow.
Amazing it didn't go under.
It was pretty
Yeah.
close.
Or we
The
didn't go
water
through
was
it.
lapping at the sides of the like the front part of the deck was essentially underwater. It was just the side of the railing that was keeping it from being flooded. Alright, Stunt, you're up. That's popped back up apparently.
I stab. Actually,
I slash.
would I have to roll to rugby kick this ghoul?
That would be a probably contested strength check. Because it's trying to avoid being kicked? Or maybe...
I am
I'd
flanking.
say it's just a melee attack because you're just melee attacking
Yeah.
at the end of the day. It's just unarmed.
Actually, yeah, it would be an unarmed.
It's just
Okay.
unarmed. Yeah.
And I'm at
Because it-
advantage, aren't
yeah.
I? Because I'm thingy. Do I get a +2 because I'm
You
flanking?
get advantage because you're flanking.
2 advantages. Nice.
No, only one. You can't double up advantage. That would be broke.
But I'm big.
Very big.
But I'm a big man.
So was Andre the Giant, but I wouldn't give him 2 advantage either.
There's 23 here.
What does your other one do? 23
15.
and 15 both hit, so either way.
Neat. So I am going to treat this man like a pigskin and yeet him for the end goal.
Okay. How much damage is that going to do?
Well, they will literally just do 5.
Okay.
Plus the D4, so
Let's see. Extra. Let's say a 4.
alright, Rhythm Bot.
Oh dear. So you didn't quite get a good boot on him, so he only sort of flies 10 feet over Juliet. But you booted him. It's what you were aiming for. And he took how much? 6 damage?
Yes. Okay, fine. We do this the old-fashioned way then. 5, 10, 15,
Oh,
20.
blue thing's
Yeah, the
back.
blue is chasing you.
Extra attack.
I'm gonna close my eyes and pretend I can't see it.
When you think about it, there isn't black, just a really dark shade of blue.
Just about anything's a dark shade of blue if you go that route.
Oh, I'm going to rip my cock off. I miss
no,
it.
12 does hit. Barely.
Oh,
but
it does? Nice. How long does my radiant last for? Sorry. I believe it's a minute. Yeah, it is. Cool, so I still get a... Wait, yeah, it's a weapon attack, though, so that's fine.
Discord notifications anymore.
You sure about that?
Oh, ironically, Musket, what you're
Very-
wearing, it's
You're
blue,
welcome.
isn't it?
It's blue. It is in fact blue.
Thought so. 12 points of damage, was that?
It was, and I'm rolling D4 now.
God,
I have a literal 25% chance to roll
Sorry, you might-
anything.
I want to start trying to use roll 20s dice.
It's-
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've got to try and
It's
find
dead,
other outlets.
so-
It's fine. It's
Good
still...
job.
Can I just kick it? Can we just
yeah.
say that I kicked it off the side again?
Through
Like-
pure fucking rage, as you slice through it, you just boot the shitter straight off the side of the boat. Into the blue, Logan.
My eyes are closed. I can't hear you. La 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 la. la.
Alright, and now,
Man, it's gonna be a fucking trip for the rest of the journey.
for the rest of the session, yeah.
For the rest of the session, yeah.
Okay.
we done?
5, 10, 15.
Oh, that thing.
And could Logan and Ellipsis please make me
Hello.
dexterity saving throws?
Bullshit, I leave.
Nah, fuck this. I'm done.
No, mate, I'm out.
Nah. I drop it and walk off.
I just
Yes.
bail over the edge. I got
Dex, did you
DC
say?
of 12.
I got
15.
15.
Okay, you'll take half damage. Cybran? 9.
9.
You will take full damage. Okay, back to the dice bot because I cannot physically roll this amount of.
No, he's doing it again.
Hey, he has another one of these
Also, why is this? Why is this
because
lying
that's
here?
still mildly on fire.
it's on fire.
Oh, I see.
I'll write that one.
It's not a massive fire. It's not wall of fire levels, but it is still on fire.
Let me see.
Spreading.
No, it's not spreading. It's just sort of burning a little. So that is 8d6. That is another 30 points of damage. So Logan, you take 30 points of damage.
Oh.
Ellipsis, you take 15.
15 minus the 8, so it takes you down to 7 points of actual damage.
And that
White and
is
blue.
now mildly on fire, including below you. You are now kind of standing in fire. As is that.
7 points of actual damage. Cool. God, I love that 10 HP.
Oh,
Especially now that
Jesus
it's got
Christ,
something.
Cybran's on 2 hit points.
Yeah, no, I'm down to 2.
And
God, I love being
5,
resistant to lightning.
Can I voluntarily use my reaction to go, ah, hot, 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 and just move 15 feet out of the fire?
now that it's your turn, yes.
Oh, excellent. I'll move 15 feet out of the fire.
It's not a major fire, but it is singeing your
Actually,
toes.
5, 10, 15, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I'm going to move slightly closer so I can actually cast this. So that's a good thing it made me move this way, not the opposite way. I'm being a little bit annoyed. I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at second
Okay.
level this time. Same as before. Was 15.
Okay. And let me double check what the Naga's wisdom is.
I believe it was 1 or 2.
It is 2. Oh, fucking suck a dick. That's 8. So, yep.
Yep, excellent. It needs to run away from me
Cool.
like usual, like most things do.
10,
And it takes 4d6.
20, 25.
And it's bitching
30.
me again. That's only 13 points of damage.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna say, you bitch!
You're a
I wrote a
bitch.
song for you! Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay,
You're a
13
bitch!
points of damage, did you say?
13 points of damage.
Okay,
You hurt its feelings so bad, it slithered back into the ocean from whence it came. And it's
Yep.
drowned itself.
I'm scared of things. Sorry, sorry.
Can it move further back?
That
Or
was
was
its
its
entire
entire movement? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Alright.
And I'm not going to use any
Okay,
Bardic
red.
Inspiration. You're a bitch!
Red,
Wow, being mean.
it is your turn.
Hello?
What do you wish to do?
What else left in Earth
One
anime?
Naga, like 150 feet from you. There's also 2 lines of fire between you and it.
One of them, you are on one of them, so you might
He
want to
can,
consider.
he's feeling a bit warm, but he's not actually taking damage from it. Also, I'd like to point out you two are currently hugging a mast, as well as squabbling over who's taking over that space.
Fucking Logan's probably freaking the
Oh yeah,
shit out
he's now
right now.
giant
Eyes are
and
closed.
surrounded by blue.
Oh, his eyes are closed. Oh, his
That would
eyes are closed, I
explain
see,
why
so
he got full lightning damage.
Yeah, I think he should take disadvantage with that.
I mean, it was a 6 and a 5.
Yeah.
Hello.
Alright, Viking. I'm just gonna start trying to put the
Okay,
fires out.
you just gonna, okay. You start sort of patting down the area.
I think he means magically
I
put
mean,
the
you don't
fire
really
out.
have much too magically.
I mean, I have frostbite.
He's
He
got
is
frostbite.
surrounded. He is surrounded by water. I don't think he needs to worry about magic
I
people.
mean, if he had shaped water,
But he's
Yeah,
got
but
frostbite
only-
as well.
I mean, yeah, but frostbite's not going to do a huge amount. I mean, he
Let's do more
yeah,
than
you
patting
cast
it down.
Frostbite, you
I mean, frostbite literally just saps the heat from an area,
pat
so I think
down
that'd work
this
decently
sort
well
of
against the
area
Titan.
around you.
Oh, if he's just jumping up and down and like, die,
Yeah,
fucker,
basically.
die.
Why are they? There we go.
Fiendish fire.
So long as nobody, starts getting horribly mangled by that Naga thing, I'm going to just focus on trying to put
down
out
to
fires.
2 hit points.
Okay.
as long as nobody gets mauled by it, I'm dying. Eh.
Yeah, but so's everyone else. So like that bit's now. Roughly, that bit is on fire. You put out most of the fire here. Alright, that your turn? Julia.
Yep.
Ignore that. The fire is definitely not spreading up the mast. No.
Definitely not. Juliet down by the schoolyard is going to. So can she? No, she can't. Okay. Okay, no, she can't. Okay. She is going to just step on the edge of here and is going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Logan, specifically. At 2nd level, and I believe she. What does she get? I think she does
She
get
does get a
something.
bonus, I swear.
Whenever you spell a 1st level or higher to restore HP, the creature gains additional HP equal to 2 plus the spell's level. So she just gains an extra.
So 4.
Oh, 2 plus 2, so 4. She gains an extra 4. You gain an extra 4 health with whatever. In fact, just stick down 4 health, and then whatever you get, you add on. It's the easier way of doing it. Did I say 2nd level? I did say 2nd level, so 2d8 plus 3. So you get 4 health plus. 11. So you have 15 health in total coming back there, Logan.
Nice. Cybern is not here, so I will.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, good.
I'm back,
You
actually.
got 15.
Just got
health.
back.
15 points of health.
Regular health?
Juliet healed you.
Regular
She
health.
touched the back of your foot or something.
She just specifically
Yeah.
the ankle.
She healed your Achilles heel.
That's going to be the end of it then.
How long does enlarge reduce
1
last
minute.
for?
A minute.
Okay.
So 10 turns.
You've got about 6
rounds.
rounds left on it.
10 rounds, 10 turns, technically the same thing.
My apologies. Cybern.
Okay, well, I assume I have to make another wisdom save, right?
Yeah. Let's keep it interesting. Yeah, you
21.
succeed.
Oh, anyway.
Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Second
Okay.
Wind. Eight hit points.
Okay, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, but still. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shit. Well, I'm gonna move up, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40? 40 feet away?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35 feet. I'm gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you
shit.
Throw a hand axe 35
I
feet?
expect-
2060.
Let's
Fair
go
enough.
did that thing where I clicked on somebody's.
Did you
Rogue.
click Blitz again?
No, we didn't. I clicked in Sam this time. Check that.
Yeah, range is what, 20 for close range, 60 for long
yeah,
range?
it's just an attack throw. Because it's basically medium range
Yep.
for you right now. I find that a little sus that you can throw an axe 25 feet and let alone 60 feet.
Well, it's a hand axe. They're designed for
Even
throwing.
so, 60
But
feet is a fucking long way.
That's
12?
12?
That does not hit.
I'll allow 12 feet.
Scaling off into the water.
Yep. Bye.
I'm going to use my my extra attack then to throw the other hand axe.
18.
18.
22, that does
22.
hit.
Fun fact from Player's Handbook: a improvised thrown weapon has a range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet.
It's not improvised. It has the thrown quality.
Then it's
Still
not
seems suspect. Like, I could probably launch a ball 60
that's-
feet, but an axe?
1d6 plus 3.
To be fair, you would have more
Yeah, that's
leverage
fair,
throwing
fair.
an axe.
5 damage?
5 damage.
Okey-dokey.
You'd actually get that nice, like, kind of twist and throw.
And then,
Wow.
no, I'll end it
Okay,
there.
There's not much
Save the action
you can
surge
do
for
aside
later.
from an axe and surge.
I'm gonna save
Stunned.
that for later.
Right. Is it still just the Naga?
I can bring another one out if you want.
And is this all? How bad is this fire?
It for some when you were normal size, it would be bothering you. Right now, it's a bit
Just
warm.
jump. Do a nice jump, and the water will surely lapse over the side.
I'm going to reach down and pick up Juliet.
Make a strength check. It's going to be pretty easy though.
That armor weighs a lot.
Well, even though he is bigger, she's still quite heavy.
Do I get advantage
I
on
would
the
say
strength?
yeah,
On just
Yeah, it's
strength
a strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you are considerably stronger because of your size.
Bear with. Sorry, my.
Aim
PC
for
is
2
like-
nat ones.
Yeah, I can't wait.
12, 12. 12?
12. 12?
21. I mean, it's 12, but backwards.
It's 12.
I mean,
it's haunting
It was
you.
going to be a DC of 5, but sure, you pick up Julia. She is now.
Cool. How deep is the water around the ship?
Over this way, probably about 10 feet. Over here, about 15. And then over where you guys are kind of standing, probably about 20-25 feet deep.
So this is
roughly,
25
yeah.
feet deep. All right, I'm going
Throw
to
Juliet in the water and see if she can swim.
hold her above, like hold her up so she's out of the fire, and begin like I'm gonna like sort of step over the side and onto the
Okay,
dry
it
dock.
creaks heavily as you step onto it, but seems to be standing strong.
There. And as I'm doing that, I say, "Don't worry, little one. You'll be fine."
Except for because your vocal cords are so elongated, it's...
Don't worry, little one.
No, you don't sound like a speaking spec on slow motion.
And I'm going to put her down in front of
Okie dokie.
Ellipsis.
And I'm going to put her down in front of Quadrant.
Okay, so she gets dropped off there. Is that your turn?
And then I
Chop,
don't
chop.
really think I can.
Stop moving her.
What was that? I
I'm
went
checking something.
5.
You would technically have half movement because
5,
you were
10,
carrying someone.
15.
That's true.
Okay. Then I'll just stay here because I've
Yeah,
used 20.
I will allow you to have made it
So-
that far.
I'd be like 15 anyway. Everyone was 15, I would have landed there and I would have reached down and just placed
Yeah.
all the dry dock. As long as she was out of harm's way, that was the important part.
Now it's the Naga's turn.
At
5,
least you're not blue.
10, 15. It slithers onto the side of the ship, half hanging off it.
Fuck. Why is there so much blue?
You're about to see a lot more blue. Could Logan, Quodran, Juliet, and Ellipsis all make dexterity
I'm
saving
getting
throws,
real
please?
fucking
Getting
sick with
real
this.
sick and tired of this shit. I might go down from this as well.
21.
There's a high
21,
chance I
you
will go
succeed.
down from this. Oh, okay. That
Can
was
I
good.
use my
Uh,
reaction
9, 10,
to
12?
You succeed just.
And let me roll for Juliet, right?
how many d6s is it you roll?
8.
8d6.
And she has.
Can
she
I
passes.
use my reaction to take the full brunt of the damage to protect Ellipsis and Juliet?
Unfortunately, that's not
will-
how lightning bolt works.
Character driving.
No.
Character
Okay.
driving
I mean-
moments. Oh, never mind.
I mean, you're
Theoretically,
wearing
you
metal armor
could,
too, so
Hey, Viking, I'll have you a piece. I'll give you a piece of pizza
Like,
if you are just
theoretically,
sweeten the
you
deal and let him take all the
could,
damage.
But you would take nearly
Yeah,
double
I'll leave it
damage
here for you.
to do it.
To be fair, you got a healer. You got 2 healers standing behind you.
I mean, surely I wouldn't take double
You are
damage. I'd just
absorbing.
take the full brunt of
You
it.
are literally
You would absorb
stopping a 100
Both
foot
damage for the next
blast
people.
with your entire body.
Yeah. You would take the next damage for the people behind you.
You
as
would
well,
at least take
surely.
the next one for Juliet. Did she succeed or fail, by the way? Okay,
She
so that would
succeeded.
be half damage anyway. So yeah, if you
I
want
succeeded
to
as
absorb
well,
the damage, you will take double damage from the roll. But obviously you're resistant, and if you succeed the dexterity saving throw, which I don't know if you have or not, because you've not rolled it yet, have you?
I haven't rolled
it
yet,
would,
no, sorry.
Well, actually, no, because you are literally absorbing the damage, so yeah, you would take the... You wouldn't be able to dexterity out of the way. Because you are literally standing fast, aren't you?
Hang on, let me see if I've got... I have Sentinel... I mean, I could always Kamehameha
the
it
thing
back
is, you are
and
purposely
attempt to use
taking this damage to protect the others, so
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know.
you will take the full damage, but as resistant, you take half anyway. So
Yeah,
you
fuck
would
it, I'll
take
do it.
30 damage, but reduced to 15. Logan, you succeeded, so you take 10 damage. And Ellipsis and Juliet are safe from the damage.
I'm not going to
I'm
thank
not
you.
thanking you. I'm not
I
apologizing.
didn't do it for you.
Not apologizing.
I didn't do it for you.
Aww.
Good, I wouldn't do it for you either.
5, 10, 15. And he's now hanging off the side of the boat like a creepy fucking ship ornament. Alright, and that ends his go. Musket, you're up.
Cool.
Actually, I just remembered
Yeah, bonus.
something. Rurik
Oh, yeah,
took
Rurik.
damage.
Yeah.
When the lightning bolt came through.
Was he? Oh, concentration
Yes,
on
I just
enlarges
remembered
and
that
stuff.
because concentration for an enlargement. That is my bad. Normally I would have remembered.
It's 10
that.
or half. I
Yeah,
think.
10 or half the damage. I cannot remember what the damage was. I think it was 15. So it would be a 15 DC
it was 15
saving
plus
throw.
2 lightning bolts are 50.
That does not succeed. Because I forgot, I will say it drops just now, as you take the impact. But in the future, I must remember that.
Well, the enlarge. Okay, that's fine.
So you.
I mean, it just shrunk
you
me
took
as
the
I was getting
damage
hit
and
by
you
it.
shrunk because of it.
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
completely forgot that Rurik took a hit when the lightning bolt went past and through him. Alright, Musket, yes, your turn. My apologies.
That's okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to switch back to my bow. Can walk right to the end of the pier. And... Yep, 60. And I'm going to take a shot at the
Okay.
bow marker.
Technically has half cover. Yeah, because it's
Does
sort of wrapped itself around and down the side of the thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
shooting
fine.
it anyway. Just gives him some extra AC. That, however, I think is on mod 20. Let me just double check what I have on
Yeah,
that.
that
Yep,
hits.
mod 20.
He only gets like a +2 from the half cover,
Uh,
so...
Yeah, half cover is only +2. I don't do much damage though, annoyingly, with this. And that's in that one, so 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I like to think I take off one of his
Yeah,
bones on
you
the side,
clip
and he gets a
one of
little
his
bit
bones
annoyed.
and snap it off. He's not too happy about it, but what's he gonna do?
Damn, I was aiming for the one that was keeping him hanging on. Well, I'm just going to take a step back
Yeah,
into
it looks
this
like
corner.
he physically shouldn't be able
Actually-
to hang on, but somehow he is.
Actually, no. I'm gonna from there. I'm gonna take the step over into
Okay.
this corner.
Alright. And
No,
Red
no,
is going to continue being a happy little fire boy and stomp on the fire to put it out best he can. And he succeeds for the most part. He puts out all of it. No, it's like that. So it's now just the ship that's on fire. And part of the sails. The fire is spreading.
Oh yay!
Alright, and that ends Red's turn.
As well as
Juliet.
Yes, Juliet down by
God
the
damn it,
schoolyard.
every fucking time.
Is going to... How much range does she have? Yeah, she's got enough range on that. Yeah. Yeah, alright. She's gonna... Yeah, that's plenty of range. She's gonna walk up to the pier edge as well and cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at first level. Because that has even more range.
Yeah, it's
than
got
I thought.
120, I think.
Where's my D20?
Yep.
120, yeah. That's what I was like, oh shit, she's got a lot. That's another 15, and that's plus 6, so mod 21.
Yep, that hits.
It's 4d6. Nice, 13 points of damage.
Very nice, very nice. And
13 points
the
of
next
radiant damage,
person
specifically.
gets advantage, I do believe.
Guiding Bolt, I believe so, yes. Yeah. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. So it needs to be before it's Juliet's turn again, but yes.
Cybern?
Okay. Wisdom saving.
Pretty
throw.
sure it's just like guaranteed.
Most of the
instead.
blue has left you alone now, at least.
That's
Oh, dear.
7. I assume I'm now terrified of the
You
blue.
were already terrified of the blue. You now need to make using any amount of your movement to get away from the blue as far as you can, which in this case would be closer to the orange in the middle of the boat.
Would it be closer to the orange or back towards the
well,
land?
no, unfortunately, there is a blue. There are like 2 blue things over here.
Underneath the
Yep.
burning sails, then.
You
And
can advance. You
assume
can
that's all I
move
can do.
closer to the Naga, but you have to stay in the middle at that point because the water
10.
is there.
15, 20, 25. There. So. And would he be in range for the glaive?
No, he is within. He's 15 feet rather than 10.
Well, I can't do
I mean,
anything
you could
else.
throw the glaive at him.
Uh,
Yeah, you'd
I
probably
wanna keep
lose
that.
it if you miss.
I'll just take the
Okay.
dodge action then.
Fair enough. Stunt.
I am going to slap myself with lay on
Fair
hands.
enough. You'll do
Don't use Juliet to heal
1d4
you, but that's
damage as you heal yourself there. As you slap yourself. So yeah.
Full 25.
Nice. Full heal pretty much.
Well, I get to
Alright.
choose. So, yeah.
You're-
All of
okay,
it is
yeah,
going to
you're
me.
burning the whole lot. Okie dokie.
And I'm going back, and I'm back up to
Okey-dokey.
31.
Oh, Logan, you're down to 15 health again. It'd be a shame if someone put you to sleep.
Oh, Logan. Well, to be fair, it's. Well, I don't know. Maybe the boat Naga will drag him into the water.
His fear will just hold him out even more.
Oh, when I get sufficiently afraid enough, I'm gonna start blasting.
And you get an Eldritch Blast. And you get an Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna beseech Umber Lee. Give me your powers so I can smite these.
Alright, what else are you doing there? Stunt.
That's my main action, really. I'm just taking
Yeah,
a
that's
breather.
fair.
I'm just, yeah. I do
So,
that.
I just called
waiting for my-
extortionist XD, and I don't think he likes it.
I hit myself with the lay on hands, and I just sort of hand and just take a moment to recuperate.
So, it's now the Naga's turn. Luckily, he doesn't have any more lightning bolts.
Just used one to be a bit pissed off if he suddenly had another one.
No, trust me, I'm out of
Well, he
lightning
had
bolt.
two. He used one
Oh,
at the
no, I've
beginning.
definitely-
The other
yeah.
one used one, and he just used his last one to do that massive amount of damage to you lot. However,
Call an ambulance. But
I'm
not
go-
for
I'm
me.
gonna need a- I'm gonna need a
Good. I knew that's coming.
he does have one thing that he's gonna use. I just need to find the fucking spell. There it is.
Oh, God,
Logan.
Apologies.
Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
8.
Oh dear.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Uh,
Chief, I'm not feeling confident about this, Chief.
okay, you are now charmed. You are now on the Naga's side.
Oh, Chief. Chief, this ain't good. Hang on. Whoa, God, I just dropped my phone. Hang on. Do I have counter
Nope.
charm yet?
You don't get that till next level, don't you?
I think that's at 6th level, yeah.
So yeah,
I was like, if I had counter charm, I could literally go, no, he's my bitch, but I don't. No, I don't.
are you
Sorry,
sure you
I
want to say
don't
call an
know.
ambulance but not for me, stunt? Because one of your heavy hitters has just turned around to face you all.
It's okay, I'm gonna charm him back, don't worry.
Doesn't he also only have
No,
2
he has
health?
15. It's not much better, I know, but
It's okay,
on
I'll
the
charm
positive side,
him
though,
back.
Cybran.
Oh, please, stunt. Please miss an attack on me. Please.
On the positive side, Cybran,
Oh no, they're
the fact that
having a
he's
fight
charmed
now.
you has overridden the fear.
Wait, no, I have a better idea. Quo, just go slap Rurik.
Why? Rurik was
Oh
holding
wait,
it
no,
on
wait, no,
Quosion.
Logan has it from his sword. Bullshit. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, no, I was enlarged by my sword, but it didn't give me
Yeah.
enough
5,
bandage.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20.
It's
Yeah,
making its way down the
it
mast.
can
Come back here, you
just
fool.
Get onto the back there.
I'm legit gonna charm him.
Who, Logan or the Naga?
Okay,
fair
yeah, Logan.
enough. Musket, your turn.
I'd like to point out, in Charm, it says it must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
You're correct. Roll
Did he roll with advantage?
19.
19.
Okay, then in that case, you are not charmed.
Damn, I wanted to charm him, but I should have shut
Your
up.
fucking fault.
But I had a feeling you'd be like, he rolls with advantage, and I'd be like, shit.
Honestly, what I would have done is I would have moved so I can then start attacking with the glaive, honestly.
I also didn't want him to start fucking smacking people. Okay.
I imagine I'm still afraid of water.
Do I
yes, as you
did
were
charm
not charmed.
the Naga? I doubt charming the Naga will work, but I kind of want to try, honestly.
You're welcome to try.
Do it. It's a giant snake. You have a giant flute. Just try
I'm
it.
honestly surprised it's not considered undead.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm
Isn't
not
it?
telling you.
I don't know.
Doesn't Juliet have turn undead?
It's
I'm
different
saying.
type of cleric.
Being frightened.
How
Dead
much
aren't
range
technically
does charm have?
same.
Only 30 feet. I need to get considerably closer. The only way I'm getting closer is if I jump this gap.
You can athletics. I mean,
I'm not going to athletics. I turn to the slaver. You're gonna have to toss me, but don't tell the fighter.
I mean, he's over there anyway. He can see you.
No,
Waves.
that's that plan out. In which case I'm just going to fire an arrow at him because I'm thoroughly annoyed that I can't try charming a bone naga.
I mean, I would
Let's lose an
let
arrow.
you try.
I don't have the well. It's not so much that you're stopping me; it's more the sense that I have to jump it to get there, and then I have to get within 30 feet.
I will throw
Okay.
him.
You're not throwing me.
I will throw him.
Natural 20.
Yay! So what does your bow
Natural 20
do?
on my. No.
D6.
I am.
D6.
So 6
I am no
damage.
longer asking. I am going to throw.
Straight up, and then
Straight up D6, and I'll. What do I have? +3? +2. 3 points damage. Yeah.
He's looking pretty rough as a skeleton snake gun.
I swear the other one died way easier than this one.
It was also mainly attacked
Yeah.
by fighters, not spells. Or arrows. So, you know. It kind of got
I mean,
It
focused.
took what 2? Yeah, it did.
But besides that, do I want to give away one of my precious bardic inspirations?
We really need to put out that
Oh no,
fire.
it's beyond
Well, I
being
can't
put
really
out
do
right
that.
now.
We could probably cut down the mast and shove the mast
It's
into
also
water.
a bit this tree partly on fire now.
Oh, look the tree!
Tree.
That's the end of my turn. However, I'm going to take a step
Okay.
this way. No, I'm not. I'm going
Fucking
to stay
hell.
there.
Alright.
No, I'm not. I'm leaving this way. Yes, I'm happy here now. I'm
Red
legit
is
happy
going
here
to
now.
Stamp out this fire. Closing the range. He's trying, bless him. He knows it's pretty much a losing cause, a losing battle at this point, but he's trying.
No, if we just get rid of the mast, it'll be
It's
okay.
not just the mast that's on fire anymore.
But yeah, the sail.
There's still this
sails, right?
part
Cut
that
off the
isn't
mast.
the mast that's on fire. Speaking of, that is also starting to spread.
Does it make me touch burn?
Juliet.
Down by the
I hate
schoolyard.
you.
Well, sorry, I just saw something I haven't seen in a very long time. She is. Has the Naga been attacked yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they do so with advantage?
Actually, no, the Naga has not been attacked yet. Actually, no, you attacked it.
Yeah, sorry, that. Oh, well, I got that 20 anyway, so I suppose it didn't matter, did it? But in the same vein of things, she is going to use Guiding Bolt. No, she's going to use. Moving back to where Ellipsis was. Now she's going to use Sacred Flame. That's a Dex 14.
We'll roll that in the dice spot.
They gain no benefit for cover.
He's not in cover anymore. That is a natural one.
Wow.
Oh, okay, well, that's 2d8. Oh, pardon me. 2d8? 2d8. Oh, that's 8 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. Very nice. He's looking pretty bad.
And then she is going to tell her flanked Nomio to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, just enough?
Hang on 1 second. Cool. Yeah.
Cool, just gonna attack for that. It's not as good. That's like 14.
does not hit.
Yeah, that's all it's That's all she's
Okay.
doing there.
Cybran.
Wisdom save.
Yep, you succeed.
15. Okay.
You are no longer that terrified.
And I don't think I can get any closer, can I?
You can, but you're gonna be sort of balancing on the like 2 fucking railings.
Alright, I'll swap to the glaive and attack
Okay.
with that.
Yep, you can do that because that has 10 feet, but obviously you lose the advantage of it being a strength weapon. 12 does not hit.
Alright, attack again.
Nope.
No. Fuck it, action
Okay.
surge. I'll attack 2 more times.
Kill it.
That does hit.
18.
Kill it with fire.
I'd say snap its spine,
is
but I'm not
just
so
a
sure where
spine.
you'd snap it.
That's 9 damage.
And how much damage was that? 9
damage.
Okay.
Attack again.
I mean,
13.
that misses, but that's fine as it slumps off the side of the boat.
Alright.
Which I'd like to add is very much on fire now. This tree is also on fire.
Before it slides off, I'm gonna try and recover my hand axe from
Okey-dokey.
it.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Slide.
Yep, you're trying to grab it before it falls off the side of the ship. Yep, you managed to
19.
grab it just in time.
Okay.
Rurik is going to pull
Turn around.
away and pull off the ship. Nomio is going to dissipate. And the ship is going to remain very much on fire. Which is...
Not trying to actually do what
Still
we came here to
spreading.
do.
Well, where's the way down into the ship?
It would be... that. Yeah.
Ugh. We're at combat now, yeah. I'm going to
Oh,
But the
motherfucker.
corridor that
for.
Cybran can leave through is closing very quickly.
I'm going
I'm going
to.
to push
In
as
which
far-
case, my
Well, it's not. It's still not
Yeah.
raging, is it?
It's starting to
Myself
catch
and-
fire very quickly.
myself and Juliet will help.
Are there any buckets
Are there
nearby?
any buckets? There
Wait, no.
are a couple, but they're
Uh,
probably not in great condition.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Does I can technically snuff out an amount of fire?
Prestidigitation is not going to let you
Instantaneously.
put out a raging fire like this.
No, but little bits,
You can slow it down.
and I can make a puff of wind.
You can slow it down, but this ship, unless
That is what I
anyone
shall do.
has the
Yeah,
ability
yeah, I'm not trying to
actually
put it out.
this ship
I'm
is
trying.
burning.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put it out. I'm trying to slow it.
Fair enough.
I guess because I'm starting to take me. I'm just gonna run all the way back off
That's
the
fair.
dock.
As you reach the end of the dock, you shrink back down to your normal size.
And you say it's take another hour for that fear to wear
yeah,
off.
at this point, it's probably going to take about
Anytime half of the party
Um,
approaches.
about another 50
Oh god, I'm
minutes.
scared.
I'm not interrupted. Can I take a short rest for that hour?
That depends on the party.
Short rest can be 15 minutes.
Plus 1 hour.
15 minutes to an hour. It's like any of that time. Well, if he's left, then I'm going
Yeah.
to leave. Because that was my entire point of stopping the fire, was so
Quo
he can
is
leave.
the last one on the ship, which is now
I've gone.
okay.
Below deck.
Your detect magic would have.
Oh,
run out by
well,
now.
okay.
Yep, that's fine. I sort of remembered where it was.
Yeah, you saw it sort of in this area on the very other side of the ship. Fire is spreading all throughout. the
That's
ship
fine.
now.
That's fine. Do I? Fuck, I wouldn't know what it was.
You find essentially just a small treasure chest in what appears to have been a captain's quarters or something at some point.
Cool. I'm going to. Fine, I'll cast detect magic
Okay.
one last time.
It is definitely in
Uh,
that chest.
Cool. Grabbing the chest. How big is the
It's
chest?
not much more than a sort of like what you would see a lady of the court or such to have in medieval films, like a little
coffer.
a little sort of like
A coffer.
10-inch by 5-inch type little jewelry chest. It's not much bigger than that.
Okay. And the deck above me has it started like falling apart due to
There is
the
a
fire.
lot of cracking of wood and such going on.
What about the side?
The side, there is actually also water
Mhm.
starting to flood in from the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, from the bottom. What does the side coming in look like? Like, could I punch a hole through the side?
Maybe? It's pretty old wood, but it's also mildly on fire, and it's still survived after 300 years.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. If they can do it, so can I. Can I breathe electricity through the side of the ship to make an opening for me
You
to
can
get through?
certainly try.
Right, what am I
Just
rolling?
a breath attack.
Well, it's a dexterity save. That's the issue. Did I
yeah,
just
just
do a
do a
D20 plus my spell modifier?
Plus spell modifier, yeah.
Just a D20.
Musket, remind
Okay.
me, what is the AC of wood? I think it's like, what, 3?
It's terrible. Yeah, it's
I would say 2
very
or
low.
1
It's 2, I
for this,
think.
because it's
A door
fucking
2.
busted up wood anyway.
A door
As
is
long
2.
as you don't get a natural
Well, then
one, you will succeed.
Okay. I'll roll. Don't know how I'd miss. But...
Literally, if you got a natural one.
Can't get that ones.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Oh,
You managed
8.
to, for the rest of you on the dock, you see a sort of blast of blue energy. Hey, Logan, blue.
I'm not looking. I'm staring at the ground. I am resting. I am taking my rest. Oh, speaking of, how many hit die do I recover on a short rest?
It depends how long you are resting.
I'm resting this entire time. Well, how long do I have to rest to recover my abilities that require short rest?
An hour.
Just complete a short rest.
So an hour. So yeah, I'm just gonna rest here
Okay.
for an hour then. Or until
Yeah, you see a
Well, he's not-
blast of blue energy come out of here as a sort of, not a huge hole, maybe 4 foot by 4 foot hole opens up on the side, and you can see Quadrin sort of climbing out.
See, technically below
He
the
is so
Juliet will go help him.
the 3.5 foot tall bird girl is gonna pull the 6'8" dragon.
Well, she's gonna help. She's obviously not gonna be able to pull him himself, but assuming the fucking Dragon Ball can also help himself up, she's gonna help as well.
I hand Juliet the treasure coffer, and then I
Okay,
will
she-
pull myself
she-
up onto
she
the
takes
dock.
There's
that then
a
and
huge
puts that down to the
explosion
side.
over this end of the ship as the
Oh,
rest
there's
of
a
this
powder.
gets
Oh, that was alcohol.
engulfed in flame.
Perfect. I assume that by now I would have pulled myself
Yeah,
up onto the
bits
dock.
of like wood burning
I-
and stuff gets
Okay, so then I
blasted.
will grab Ruik's shoulder and start leaving, and
Yeah,
Juliet
will
will get the.
grab the treasure coffer and
Yeah,
Juliet if that's
Yeah,
if
as
she wants
you
me.
get
if-
about
okay,
to
she-
here-ish, this part of the ship explodes as well in flame, sending bits showering.
Oh,
everywhere.
perfect. Oh dear. Run for it.
Yeah, it's like the scene in Shrek when they're running from the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
And now there is probably a smokestack a good 400 feet high.
I'm trying to look up here and here. Do I see zombies approaching?
Currently, no, but you
All right.
you have
I vote we
essentially
get moving
lit
relatively
the
soon.
beacons of Minister.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Gonna go. I think we should get moving right now.
I concur. We do.
They can probably see
Hey,
the
we agreed on
smokestack
something
from
excellent.
Yarrin.
I think we should go back the way we came right now, just to get out of town. First things
Yes.
first. Make sure we don't get boxed in.
No
And I'm
breather?
already. No,
Why are
no,
there
no
two
breather.
evil blue things?
Nope.
The two evil blue things.
I'm gonna go reach for Logan to like drag him along.
Now
To,
it's
like, no, to be like
You
not,
wanna
not
do
to drag him along, like
strength
pull and be
check?
like, no, just to, like pull you, like come on, let's go.
Why
Not
is it the
lit.
blue thing
You
touching
might
you?
want to be concerned about the orange things that are raining down on you.
No, orange is in blue, so it's okay.
hold my weaponry.
I hold the weaponry. I check that Juliet's got the thing, and I start walking off as soon as
I'm
I take the
going.
weaponry. As soon as I take it, I start
if you don't come along, Logan, I'm going to fire and carry you out of here. Your choice.
Okay, want to do consent? All right, contested strength roll. Let's go.
All right. Well, let's go. Oh, what a fucking time for this song to start playing.
Five. So yeah, you probably
Well,
17.
Yep, cool.
Yep, without... You're fighting, but you're also slightly afraid of being set the fuck on fire. And
no orange
he
is not
manages
blue.
to just essentially grab you around the waist and huff you up on his shoulder. You are screaming
Stop
and
squirming,
kicking
you're
all
making it
the
harder
way.
I'm being
But, yeah.
kidnapped.
stop squirming. You're making
Yep,
it harder
now,
for me to save
no,
you.
no, keep on
Do
going.
not. You are being rescued. Do
Back.
not resist.
Do not resist.
Do not resist. Back
Please
towards
keep-
the.
Please keep your arms, legs, scales, tails, fur, feathers, and anything else inside the ride at all times.
Back towards the entrance we came from.
And that is where we're going to end the session tonight.
Perfect.
Wouldn't have had to gain the level from
No.
that, would we?
You literally leveled
Damn.
up pretty much a session ago.
Can I
2
just...
sessions ago.
You did fuck
yeah,
all
I'm just
last
wanting to
session.
multi-class, honestly.
You don't get to level up from talking.
Can we,
I'm sorry. That's not how it works.
Can we just know what's inside the box?
Yep, there's a bunch of jewels, a couple of rings, and a couple
Nobody
of
put any of them on or
gems.
touch any of them.
No
Okay,
part.
definitely
There's a
nobody-
couple
definitely
of bits of
nobody
parchment
touched.
down the bottom.
Okay. Perfect. That might be the ship's log. Or at least
Well, at the very
something.
least, you know they were carrying
Oh,
either
actually-
alcohol or gunpowder.
What in there is glowing?
Oh yes, you have detect magic. 2 of the rings.
That would be a real good time for me to have identify.
Anyone does.
No.
I think I
One of
might have
your
it as a-
Wizards does. It's the one at Yarrin though.
You're in desperate need of another utility caster.
Hey, it's
Because they
like,
end up making
I'm pretty sure some of us do have identify. I'm pretty sure Rurik
Rurik
has
does
identify.
not.
I don't have identify, but I don't think it's a paladin spell, so
No, Rurik does not have identify.
Let's
He has
does
comprehend
someone have
language,
identify?
but not identify.
it is the sleepy time, the time for sleeps. Thank you
time
very
for
much for the session. It's been fun. I will see you all later.
Tomorrow's episode of.